What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Just, chilling out, hanging with you, man.
Yeah.
Story with you, man.
I'm doing good.
Like
3 days in a row. I feel like I'm missing something here.
it's nothing, bro.
You got a deviant smile on.
Why I gotta have that on, bro?
You tell me.
I'm just sitting here. I'm just trying to enjoy the podcast. We just started. I just feel like you got some. Don't be weird. I'm just chilling, bro. Just a vibe in here today, man. Just
I
happy.
agree. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah,
Am I
bro.
missing something?
No, man. Stop. Don't do that, bro. I feel like you about to start like poking you. What you looking for, man? There's nothing. There's nothing. There's no aha. There's no I got you. I knew it. None of that. It's just vibing today, bro.
I'm waiting for it.
We're just vibing, bro. We're just vibing. All right, we just gonna vibe out. Yeah, bro. So what's going on with you, man? Hope you surviving the cold weather out there, bro.
Not as cold as yesterday, so I'll take
Salute
that.
that. Salute that. I think it's supposed to get cold again tomorrow, huh? A little snow.
Yeah, next few days.
Nah.
And then, like I said, it's going to warm up later next week. 40s, 50s. Potentially golf weather.
This is big facts. This is big facts, man. Which I am hoping we do get a nice day out there. Because I need that. I would love.
It's supposed to be soggy and rainy, though.
That's
I don't know if the conditions are going to call
That's
for
going to be
it.
stinky. Yeah. Well, when it's rainy. Rainy is soggy. Soggy ain't good. Even though I've been taught when it's like that, you want to be aggressive. Because the ball's going to stick.
On the approach shots,
Yes.
you definitely can.
Be
Got to
aggressive.
club up, though. Typically, club up. That should be a general rule anyway. Because most amateurs out here, like myself, you try to swing as hard as you can, and you think you can get it there and everything, but we're not pros, and we don't hit it off the center every damn time.
Yeah.
So it's always a good idea to club up, choke down, swing a little bit softer.
Yeah.
But particularly when it's wet.
I like
Particularly
it,
when it's wet. Maybe even club up too. And colder. The ball doesn't travel as far.
I say, because, like, it's about to be, like, off-season. It ain't there just all the way, but I'm, like,
Amateur
getting-
golfers, we have
like,
egos. We have egos.
Yeah.
You got to check the ego at the door if you're trying to score out there.
Check it out. All right.
At the same time, how about this? A question was posed to me in a group message. That's probably 3 weeks ago. Would you rather be a scratch golfer, essentially,
Okay.
or a 6 handicap? So let's say on a par 72, you're shooting like
yeah.
78 on average. 77, 78, 79. 6 handicap.
And
Or
it
would
doesn't matter which hole. It doesn't matter which course. This is what I'm going to be on
typical.
average.
Yeah. Your bad scores would be like in 81.
Yeah.
Your good scores, though, yeah, you'd be close to par. That would be the range. Your highs would be 80, 81. Your
Okay.
lows would be around par.
Okay.
Maybe you get a -1 once in a while, 1 under. But the stipulation with that is, your 6 handicap, but you drive the ball over 300 yards all the time. Oh, and the stipulation for the scratch golfer is you hit it 250.
I think I'm going to go scratch.
I'm taking the 300.
You going 3?
Yeah. Because the way I figured it is
You're not just booming off the 2 every time.
you're not in the pros either way. So you're hitting good scores in both scenarios too. You're in the 70s. I'm trying to impress the chicks out there.
I was about to say, if you big drive, everybody's going to love that. Yeah.
Give me the 300 all day.
That is funny.
I'm still shooting in the 70s. Now, if we're talking, this is the difference between me going pro and me staying
That's why
an
I was
amateur.
over here like, let me be scratched because that means I'm consistently right there. But my drive
Yeah,
game
maybe
is
you're winning
average.
country club
Yeah.
championship. I don't know.
Drive game is average,
Yeah,
though.
I don't know if scratch gets country club chips or not these days.
But you're winning long as drive at any function you play in. If you driving consistently
You're definitely in
350 off the tee, bro.
competition.
Absolutely.
You got to be in the fairway for those. But
Yeah.
you're impressing people.
Yeah.
You are definitely intimidating.
You're the guy that they're like, whoa.
Yeah, you're
all right.
intimidating the other guys in your group.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shoot, your short game ain't got to be nice. If you bombing at 350 consistently, man, shoot.
Well, your short game's going to be good enough. If
That's
you're,
what I'm
if you're
saying.
6
Yeah,
handicap.
yeah.
It's good enough, but it's not obviously as good as the guy that scratched.
Yeah. I like it, though.
I said I'd go 300.
I like it.
So it's just funny. I was talking about how everyone's got to keep their ego in check
You
out there.
definitely was like,
and
yeah,
then I just said, you know what? I'd rather hit it 300 than
I'd
be
rather
scratched.
walk around with a big ego. I get
Yeah.
it. And here
Yeah.
I was over here like,
There's
I'll
levels
take that
to
scratch
it.
golf. I think that'd be kind of high.
There's levels.
Yeah.
There's priorities.
Yeah.
So I think that's my priority. Once I can
Fair
get
enough.
consistently in the 70s,
Yeah.
give me the long drive. I'll take that.
I like it, bro. I like it, man. It's gonna be a good day though, bro. It's a good day.
But at this point, my short game's more of a priority to help my scores. I'm not saying I'm getting it up to 300 on my drives,
Yeah.
but I could get it to 280, 290. It's all about the short game, particularly around courses.
Oh no, that's what I've learned.
Particularly
man.
with the courses around here.
Yeah.
I mean, I got $150 in at least every time, usually 100 in. I mean, it needs to be wedge on, 2-putt every time. But somehow I find ways to screw it up. We all do. It's a tough game.
Hey, look, man, I'm just looking forward to my third off season of tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Getting my golf game even better than it was last year. I ain't all the way there just yet. Like I said, I still got action. I was over here, just rewatching the tape. That was a nice throw too, bro. You seen that play right there?
I'm not watching.
Why not? We can't get better if we don't continue to rewatch.
Oh, that's what you were laughing about at the beginning.
No, I was not. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
I see.
I'm in here scouting, bro. I'm in here checking our tape because we're gonna talk free agents. We gotta talk. Our in-house free agents, re-sign, not re-sign, those type of guys. So I just figured I just checked the most recent. It's kind of like how I just keep playing it.
That's what you were laughing about there?
No, bro, I'm not laughing at anything. I'm just
You
enjoying.
got the Steelers-Bills wildcard game on?
Why you being funny? Don't be funny, man. We gotta watch the tape. We can't get better if we don't watch the tape. This is the last tape we got, so I'm just gonna keep watching it all off season. For us, so we can get better.
Just this game.
It's your living, breathing resume. Remember we said just last game, bro. It was a playoff. You said the playoffs matter most, anyways. That's what you told me. So I just figured we just keep playing on repeat. That's cool with you.
That just doesn't make sense, though.
It makes perfect sense, bro. What are you talking about, bro? If it was a Super Bowl and we had won it, we'd watch it all over again.
No, you want to check some of the Kenny tape. Check some of the other Mason games. You want to get a wide range. You want to get a bigger sample size of what happened throughout this season.
I don't know. I think I should just hyper focus on this particular game because this is our last impression on a lot of people right now. I went back and I had to see that the fake slide stuff too. So I'm just just rechecking it. But we on the same page, bro. We're on the same page. Like I said, I ain't trying to be funny, man. I'm just due diligence.
I'm not laughing.
Thank you. We on the same team then, man. Don't be mean to me. Be nice to me, man. We're on the same team, bro. We're the same team. I gotta steal his hat. You see steal his hat?
I'm not being mean at all.
You see
Yeah,
my steals?
I
I
do
got
see
steals
that.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I
Come on, man.
think there's a catch. There's something underneath that.
Yesterday you called me a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, dang. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, the way you were acting. Yeah.
As I was
The way you
checking
were
the
talking
tape,
to the chat.
I was sitting here. I was late last night. I was sitting. I'm like, I couldn't sleep. I was
It
restless.
was very backhanded.
I was restless thinking about Deke. I said, Deke called me a wolf in sheep's clothing yesterday. Dang.
That's what was going on.
So I was just like, I put on my Steelers hat today. You see Steelers, right?
Yeah.
And I just figured we just watch the game. So I'm all locked in, bro. Yeah, I mean, so we there. And I just forgot that particular play. Just I was like, oh. Just caught my attention when I looked up.
Yeah, but everything's good here.
I like it then, man.
I got
like
no
it.
complaints.
So, man, let's go ahead and tap in then, man. Let's get this thing started how we normally do. Y'all let us know where you're tuning in from in the comment section. And that way we give you them big boy shout outs to start the day's show. And go ahead and hit that like button one time, man. Look at this beautiful. This is beautiful Steelers right here, man.
I like what Rod Dulles had to say here. He says, so Deke can point out these holding calls they missed on the Josh Allen touchdown run.
I was actually
the line of scrimmage.
I really wanted us to go back and look at that play. I went and looked at everybody one at a time on the play. Who exactly got faked by the fake slide allegedly?
I don't know.
Because I went
You
back
kept bringing up Casey. I knew it wasn't Casey. Casey was the one that went for the tackle.
Casey is the only guy that makes this in position to make a tackle. Minka is in
It was-
coverage running away.
it was
Pat
the
P
guy-
is getting blocked on the
I don't
outside.
know. It was the guy or
Levi's
two in
on the
front of him.
outside. It's literally only D linemen that are engaged in blockers. Casey's the only person that's affected by it.
No, I'm telling you, there was a guy that was facing Allen as he was hitting the second tier. And that guy stalled out. Thought he was about to slide. And then Allen hit the third tier. And that's when Casey missed his tackle.
Because I literally went through and watched each one. I was like, I see Minka. Wasn't as happy about what I saw from Minka. But that might have been the guy that you saw initially, bro.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
Yeah. Because I was like, outside of him, nobody else is even remotely in the picture that could make the play. Because Levi's being blocked, Pat P's in coverage too.
Yeah, there was a guy there.
Yeah. I was trying to find him. That's why I think we cut it back off, bro. I was trying to find him, though. I could not find him. I was like, dang, where is he at, man? But yeah, we ain't going there, though. We just, like I said, we just watching the tape, man. The tape don't, So it's going to give us some good information, man. But anywho,
We
let's
don't
get
want to
this
keep
thing.
talking about that all offseason?
Well, I was going to talk about it, heck yeah. Because it was kind of funny to me.
We can keep talking about it.
I like it. How did the play end? It was like here and here. It's like one of my favorite plays right now, bro. I'm loving it.
There's just flags galore that need to be thrown all over the place on that.
I keep like rewinding it back, like, yo, let's rewind it and watch it again. Let's rewind it back and watch it again.
I don't want to watch it. We could talk about it, though.
Well, I thought watching it gives a better context because instead of
We
it
could talk
being
about what flag should have been
because
called.
we speculate or who was impacted or was held. So I'm just a tape dude. I watched it 11 times in a row. Like, let me see this player. What happened? Huh? Let me see this player. What happened? Huh? Let me see this player. What happened? Oh, bad. You don't want that on tape. Let me see what this player did. I thought more so than anything, it was. You can't decide before a player even does something that he's not going to run the ball. And the only person that I thought you could even slightly make a case for is Minka. And Minka is further away than Casey is on the play. But it looks like he's jogging. And then you see after Casey gets ran over, he's still jogging.
No, we must be talking about a different player then. There was a guy square up on Allen in that second tier.
That was Casey.
No, because Casey missed the tackle.
There was a
guy before Casey. That was
Levi Wallace is on the outside getting blocked. Pat P came from the opposite side. Mick came from the opposite side on overouts.
There was a guy about to go after him, and he eased up a little bit. We'll just put it that way.
I saw two people in the vicinity, bro.
And Allen took it to the outside, face to face against Casey, and Casey whiffed on the tackle.
All right.
I don't know what player that was.
Yeah, because I kept going back. I saw the Eric Rowe part.
Maybe it was Rowe.
I saw Rowe, but Rowe never gets disengaged. So I saw Rowe. I saw all of the D linemen.
He was the other one. I thought it was Gordon.
Armand he's in the rush.
Lost.
These dudes are in the rush. So that's why I was trying to figure out who are we talking about for the whole fake slide part that still is, yeah. That's the part I was just kind of confused on, man.
Let me figure out this player.
Yeah.
If you want me to.
I really did, though.
All right.
Because it seems like a talking point. A little point of...
All right, I got it pulled up right now. Okay, right there. Who's this guy in the white sleeves? Right there. It's that
DeMonte
guy.
Casey, bro.
Is that who it is? No, it's not. Because, look. Come on. Show the whole play. Oh, my God. There we go. They completely didn't show the tackle. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that.
We're going to find this play, though, bro. It's all good. You going to find it. Because I did want to, like, get to the bottom of it. Or at least, like, figure out what I'm missing in it. Because I don't want to come off like I'm just blatantly missing something. So that's why I figured we just talk about it.
Okay. This hopefully will show the... No, this won't. No.
It's got to be coming up, though.
Kenny Pickett. I see the Kenny Pickett fake slide.
We're coming up.
Here we go. Who is that?
Levi Wallace on the outside.
It's the white sleeves.
That's DeMonte Casey. And that's Levi Wallace on the outside, bro.
No, that's not who I'm talking about. Here, this got to be it. Here we go. All right, this one's from the NFL. We got the full play.
Minka, DeMonte Casey, Levi Wallace. Pat P getting ran by.
I thought there was another attempt at a
rewind it back. The
wrong.
person that you saw is over here. Watch his effort. That's the person you thinking. Watch his effort. Keep playing it. Watch his effort. Watch his effort.
So it was.
Watch his effort, bro.
It was Casey that got started. Was I thinking about a different play?
It's called comfort that a lot of Steelers fans were seeking, bro.
That's it. That's the guy. I'm talking about.
So
he got stalled out by.
So Casey got stalled out 10 yards away.
That's what I'm talking about.
10 yards away, he got stalled out, bro. Just think about what you said.
He had to ease up.
Come on, bro. You watched the same play. You're looking for this person. We're watching the same play, bro.
He got stalled out.
So was it a fake slide or he just got juked and ran over?
Fake slide. I mean, he was. You saw how Allen was twisting it like he was about to go down.
Dude, you literally just watched the play. You literally just watched it, and you were fishing for some magical person, and you saw who got ran over, and that's the conclusion you came to, bro.
I plays mixed up, to be honest. I thought there was a more blatant KZ missed tackle out there, and I thought it was on that play, but no, that's the exact guy I was talking about that got stalled out by the fake slide.
So 10 yards away.
I mean, yeah, he had to stop his momentum trying to tackle.
So what happened after the other 9 then?
The other players?
The other 9 yards. The other 9 yards. It's 10 yards away when this alleged him chopping his feet. So 10 yards away. What happens when he accelerates after that?
He lost his momentum.
I'm confused, bro. Watch it again. Just watch it again. Maybe
I watched it enough.
Oh, you watched it enough?
I've seen it enough.
How did it end? Did you see the ending? Look at your favorite players. Look at your players out there, and you tell me, bro, what's up. Because he should have been down, bro.
What did I say?
He should have been down, bro.
What did I say about
I know what
this
you
game?
I would agree with you. I would agree with you, though.
Both can be true.
I would agree with you, bro.
We did have our own mishaps, not only on offense, but on defense. Yeah, I think there was some lapses in effort, some lapses in tackling.
Just go,
but also
go back and look at the
Refs
play.
were trying to sell me that game.
Go back and look at that play, and I want y'all to watch every single person one at a time, and y'all tell me, y'all be the judge. Don't go off of what you thought you saw, because clearly Deke even said it himself. Maybe I thought I saw somebody totally different. Just go back and watch the play and watch it 11 times, so you can watch each defender on the field one at a time, and don't take your focus off of them. And then I want you to tell me what you think you saw. Because that's the reality of it. And that's why I always say the tape don't lie. It doesn't lie, bruh.
There's those holdings, though.
It doesn't lie.
There's those holdings.
You see Eric Rowe being 2 hands inside of him, and he gives up as Josh Allen runs by him. That is not a hold in the National Football League, bro. He gave up. We could check the tape. Like I said, it does not lie, bro. It don't tell you what you want all the time, but it don't lie to you either, bro. You know that. You watched it. You watched it, bro.
I feel like there could have been some flags thrown on that play. Multiple.
You watched it, bro.
Yeah, could we have given better effort as a whole? That's also true.
When in doubt, tape don't lie. That's all I'm saying, bro. Now, how did you feel about the whole Kenny Pickett fake slide comparison to that?
Well, that rule was legal at the time.
No. Regardless of, I'm just talking about optics. You think there's a lot of similarities when you put the side by side, you literally see Kenny
was
Pickett.
Just more of a fake slide for sure.
How did you get the Josh comparison to that though? Because you clearly see Kenny.
He's turning his hip.
No. He's chopping his feet about to cut. Kenny clearly is sliding. That's what I'm trying to figure out. The side by side, the tape. Like I said, the tape don't lie.
Josh Allen
the
called
tape
it a fake
doesn't
slide,
lie. He called it because everybody's laughing at it.
He was thinking about it.
Because when you run for 52 yards at a tutty, or the defense that has the guys back and you do it on a couple of them dudes, and you hear the response, oh, it was a fake slide? Yeah, you wrote it. Yeah, it was a fake slide. Definitely. You put the same tape where you're like, yeah, tell me where it was, who got impacted, what happened here. And I think it tells a totally different story. But that's what we also say, seeking comfort. Because as you said it yourself, it was a lot of other things that should have went right for us on that play that had zero to do with Josh Allen. And that's the other reality of it. Just as a whole with this defense in this game particularly, it was a lot of those things where it's like, bro, we can point and lose our focus on what was really the issue. But once again, tackling and effort.
Yeah, we didn't play as good as
tackling and effort was terrible on that play, bro.
We didn't play
terrible.
As good as we should have.
From star player to regular player to everybody in between, it was a terrible rep. But our reaction isn't to say it was terrible effort. Isn't to say it was piss poor tackling. Isn't to say horrible angles in terms of your pursuit. Our response is, man, they held Eric Rowe, and bro, that fake slide killed us, man. That's crazy.
Well, they thought the play was over on that fake slide.
That's all I'm saying, bro. If we were to get better, we got to just call a spade, bro. That's all. But if we don't, I like the fake slide approach. I'm with it. Fake slide, bro.
Hey, there were people in the heat of the moment. I'm watching the game at my buddy's house. They're like, "Wait, did he do the fake slide there?"
Listen. When a 52-yard touchdown run like that happens, I would expect that. You look for anything to make it feel better. You need to find some reasoning behind it.
Trust me. I know my buddy.
Trust me. That's good, bro. I ain't tripping either, man. Yeah. I'm just saying cause and effect is usually how it goes, bro. If he would have got tackled, no one says anything about it. He gets ran over, scores 52-yarder. Hey, it was this. It was that. I just thought it was a bad tackle and terrible effort from the guys around him, bro.
That could be true.
Yeah.
The refs being blind on that one could be true, too.
What was the end result of the play? I guess that could be true, too. Oh, no, you know how to go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Technically, all of them could be true.
That was the end result.
All of them could be true.
Not happy about it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. You know, I kind of got mixed feelings on. I like the yardage, the 52. Like, I like that specifically. It wasn't 55 yards, 52. Because 55 would have been a little off. 52 yards in Buffalo with that dude, that it just felt like he was doing it for somebody important. Like, he just knew somebody was watching. And he was like, yo, I know they've been coming at you, bro. So just know I got something for you, bro. I ain't saying it was for me. I'm just saying hypothetically that's what it kind of seemed like. I'm not saying it was for me, though. So, yeah.
We hitting these shout-outs?
Let's get into it, man. I was trying to vibe, bro. You keep picking with me, man. I'm just over here just chilling. You were just looking at me all aggressively. Like, dang, bro. I got the Steelers hat on today, bro. I got the Steelers game on. Come on, bro. This is good energy, bro. Jeez.
John Easton. 412, Crafton. Kenny, QB1. Mason, Mitch. Contract for QB2. No other teams cast-offs. I mean, we could. Did you hear Tomlin's press conference?
Yeah, did you hear it? Yeah.
I thought that might have been Tomlin's best performance I've ever seen.
Hey.
He gave us everything we wanted to hear.
It looked like he was in a great mood, bro. All right, well, you're in a good mood. You're in a good mood, bro.
I think he was in a decent mood.
Yeah, he seemed happy, bro.
I think he nailed every point.
No.
Everything we're looking for.
Let's pull up like the key points of it, just so that when we talk through it, they're all in the same. Unless you got it all memorized.
I got most of them in my head right now.
Sure.
So he did declare Kenny Pickett the QB1 heading into 2024.
This is true. Mm-hmm.
He also said they are looking to bring back Mason.
Yes, this is also true. Mm-hmm.
But acknowledged that Mason is an unrestricted free agent, so that isn't guaranteed.
Correct.
But that is their plan, is to try to give Mason a contract, have him come back.
Yeah.
Even though Kenny is listed as QB1, there will be competition between him and Mason. Tomlin is expecting an extension. He will be back for 2024. Confirm that. The OC hire will be from the outside and will be a guy with NFL experience as a play caller. And there was one part of it, too. I kind of missed this part. He was explaining that he wants the OC to be like quarterback friendly, like one of these new guys. Or like he acknowledged basically that that could be a part of the equation because it is such a quarterback-driven league.
Yeah.
Broderick Jones up in the air for left tackle, right tackle. Am I missing anything?
Bro, those was the main. Like,
I think that was it.
I feel like that was the main because you even had the Broderick at the end. That's like, yeah. The OC comments, yeah. So I figure
Mitch ain't back.
Well, I figure, man, we started at the top of the thing, right?
Just based off Tomlin's answer to that.
Yeah, well, technically right now, Mason ain't back either just yet. And I think that's kind of why he said, too, Kitty is the guy. Cause Kitty's the only one on the roster that is under contract, man.
Yeah, and...
I mean, if Mitch is viewed as he's gone anyways, then the only guy that's under contract is Kitty.
Yeah, which there was another question asked to him. Do you think the quarterback or the guy, something like that, for next year is on the roster right now? And he said, yeah. Which goes hand in hand with him saying Kenny's going to start off the season QB1 or start off the offseason QB1.
Yeah.
I think he handled it really well.
I did too, man. I mean, shoot, it was good to know that, number one, he does want Mason back because that was part of the conversation for us, right? Does he want Mason back? If he does, that's great to know because, yeah, that's one less person that we got to try to, one less spot that we got to try to, I'm over here distracted trying to get this day on topic thing, man. But ultimately, man, in terms of him saying that he wants Mason back, that lets us at least know that, man, this is one key free agent that we're going to be targeting, trying to get back. And now we can start trying to really identify what that number is, you know? But it is good to hear that the Steelers do want him. And it's also good to hear that they still want Kenny too, because they could have very well said, man, Mason's our main priority this offseason. Getting him back under contract is all we care about, and Kenny, you know, can fight for number 2. But he did say that Kenny is the guy right now.
Yeah, Kenny's stock was a little bit down after Deontay Johnson's comments yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Tomlin did everything right here. And even though I said I would lean Mason QB1 heading into the offseason if he does come back, or even just make it an equal competition, give no one the edge. Like I would prefer that approach, even though he's not going to go in that direction. I get it. Like, I completely understand. This is the guy you drafted in the first round, a guy you still believe in, obviously. Mm-hmm. And a guy you probably want to give a chance with a new coordinator. Like, give him the first shot at that, whatever new guy comes in.
The big investment.
Yeah, exactly. So I get all that. But he also did say, like, there will be competition. He wasn't shying away from that at all. And really highlighted that this is going to be a huge year for Kenny. Basically, like, make or break.
Make or break. Die. Heck yeah, man. You're in year 3 now, man.
And Kenny, in his conversation with Tomlin, acknowledged that and said, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, when you're in year 3 of this thing, man, it's legitimate, man. It's time to show us, are you a guy or are you not going to be a guy? Especially when you're talking about quarterback and a guy that we invested a first-round pick in. So I definitely like it, man. Funny thing, it's more to this, you know, that we're gonna obviously discuss, but SD Ninja 619 did bring up something and I was kind of laughing. We definitely forgot to shout out everybody. He was like, yo, y'all ain't shout anyone out, and I was like, yeah, you're right. We literally just
John Easton.
Yeah, I blame Deke. It's Deke's fault because Deke, he got upset about the touchdown, the 52-yard touchdown run. Yeah, distracted him, man. You know how it go. It was a lot of yardage they got covered in that touchdown. But now that we are done, for now, discussing the 52-yard, you know that 52-yard touchdown, you seen it, right? The 52-yard touchdown. I don't know
if I brought it up. I just had to say my piece.
Nah, man, Deke brought it up. It's been on Deke's mind. Deke still ain't satisfied with. He watched that tape. He still won't satisfy. He said, hold on, I'm going to go watch this again, bro. I ain't done just yet. So just blame Deke, all right? So we will start it like how we typically would start it. On a day when Josh Allen did not run for 52 yards and a touchdown, all right? So drop it in the comment section where y'all are tuned in from, and that way we'll give you those real-time big boy shout-outs to officially start the show like how we always do. And hit that like button one time for the coach, and don't forget to subscribe. Deke, I'm being the change I want to see in the world. Just remember that, man. Okay? Because there are a lot of people out here that will be trying to rub your face in it, rub Steelers Nation face in, and that's not my energy, bro. I'm here to be a part.
Oh, you're doing that.
To comfort. I'm here to grow with.
You're doing that.
I'm trying. I want us to all to grow. I got Steelers on top, Deke. You see the Steelers up top. It's Steelers, all right? I'm here for all of us to just get a better understanding. We just getting better, all right? Because we can only get this way or that way. We want to go that way. Arrow pointed up. Mm-hmm.
Johnny Utah, tuning in from El Paso, Texas. The 915.
Shout out to Cowboys. El Paso, Texas, man. I like it. You know?
Coming here.
Yeah.
The 802, Green Mountain State. Glad to finally be back on a live. Been too long.
Big facts, man. But we appreciate you being back, man. Hope all is well with you.
Joey Weaver from 920, Two Rivers, Wisconsin says, good to see Hamlin out there. Go Chiefs and Steelers.
No, respect on that, man. Yeah, Hamlin played a lot, bro. Did you see that? DeMar was out there a lot in the game, bro.
I did see him out there.
Comeback player of the year, bro. Like he got playoff snaps, bro. And he played better than Flacco because he ain't turned the ball over twice for 14 points, bro.
When did the voting end on that?
I don't know. It's supposed to be like the last, like, was that Monday or Tuesday going into the wild card round? I still expect
Hamlin to win, even though Flacco was...
He wasn't better, bro. He wasn't more productive.
He was getting close.
No, he ain't come back from death.
In terms of the odds.
He ain't never look his flat line in the eye and then come back. That's the true definition of not blinking, bro. Okay? He came back from that. Mm.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Hamlin's going to get it.
Yeah. Is it all right if I break that back out? Like, that's not frowned upon anymore, right? Because it's still for 3. Doing it for DeMar?
No. That was last year.
But bro, he almost died. It don't count for like 2 years. He's supposed to get like a 2-year shelf life on that one, bro. If it was an ACL, it's only 1 year. He almost died. That's what be 2, bro. Hey.
Well, if they want to do that, someone's got to make a statement.
They put him on the back of the ambulance truck. You see the
Nah,
little threes?
Josh Allen's gonna have to say
Come
in
on,
a
man.
pregame statement like, "Hey, we're bringing this back."
Come on, just
If you really want it to be the slogan for this year, like you got to have someone make the statement.
just
Who's gonna do it?
Just do it a little heart, bro. Do it for love.
Who's got the stones to come out and say
Come
it?
on, man. Come on, bro. Y'all can't get mad at me for that, bro.
What?
Y'all can't come at me for that. I'm supporting DeMar. Y'all know the rules. And he's a Pittsburgh kid. Come on, man. Do it for Pittsburgh. All right? Do it for Pittsburgh and do it for just DeMar because he almost passed and he came back.
Tyler Boyd's from Pittsburgh too. We ain't out here.
That's
for the
different.
Bengals.
That's different. He went to the wrong
Aaron
team.
Donald, Rams.
That's also different. That's very different. He went to the wrong team. Buffalo's like right up the road. They're like our cousins. Yeah, it's like a little cousin over there.
Nah. Robert Martin, 757 Williamsburg, Virginia. Moats wrong about the move.
Let's
fumble.
go.
Hit his helmet while out of bounds. Ball dead at that point, similar to Deontay fumble interception in Seattle.
Hey, all good, baby. All good. We ain't tripping on it. You know, I ain't tripping on it, man. We kept the ball, right? We kept the ball. Y'all said like I ain't want to get the ball.
If it did hit his helmet, that was the right call.
Hey, regardless of it, we maintain possession. I don't care. Ref got it right, got it wrong. As long as we got the ball, that's all that matters, baby. That's why I don't complain about officiating. I already told you that, baby. Because sometimes it's going to bounce our way. Sometimes it ain't going to bounce our way. But when it do, I ain't about to be like, nah, man, that shit went to them. About that, we're going to take that too. So, yeah, shout out the move.
No am 613 Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Hashtag draft Nate Wiggins. Watch the tape.
We've heard that name
Nate
a couple
Wiggins.
times
He
too.
keeps bringing him up.
Yeah. Shout out to Nate Wiggins. All right, he's definitely on my list. Trust me, he's on my list.
David Decker from Rochester, 606. Moats and Deke, this Saturday is my Special Olympics football tournament at Nazareth College.
Bro, let's go. Turn
Both
up.
of you are invited if you guys can make
Respect. I appreciate you on that.
it. Wish us luck.
Nah, without a doubt, man. Definitely turn up out there. It's not looking good for the boy over here. I'm just gonna throw it out there now. All right. It ain't looking good for me on the road traveling. But, you know, I got some support from the heart. Hold it down. Come on.
Robert Bannister, Erie, PA, 814.
Oh, and shout out to Erie, PA. But also, I need you to spin the block, too, next week and let us know a report. And let's Deke pull up. We need to know a report how the game went. Or you can shoot an email, moatswinners@gmail.com. All right? One way or
Erie.
the other, no. Yeah, we want to know.
What game?
He said he's Special Olympics.
Oh, you're
Nah,
talking
this dude, the
about
other dude. Yeah. So I was like, yo, for the other kid.
He's Rochester.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, just make sure, unless you pulling up on it, because I was like, I ain't gonna pull up.
I won't
probably.
be there.
But I was like, at least let us know, either pull back up Monday or hit us up with the email. You know, that's not a game. How you performed at Special Olympics? Man.
John Easton says he's Cat Williams. I tell the truth you don't want to hear.
There it is.
I'll say two more shout outs. Corey Martinez, 915 El Paso, Texas, and Raw Dollars, 330 Youngstown, Ohio.
Shout
He says Southside, baby.
Oh, he ain't sharing the line today?
No.
Southside.
Unless it was a typo.
Southside then. Southside one time for the culture. Shout out to Colton Choi Fu in the 808 Honolulu, Hawaii. Aloha, my brothers. Man, aloha to you. You know it's all love, man. Let's go. Fly high in the 412. Major love to you. You know what time it is, man. You already hit Corey Martinez, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out. Well then, all right. Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought I just had one. It just bounced up. Maybe I ain't gonna have it. Bart Basquiato. There it is, off the top road, the 805,000 Oak, California. Day 4 of his Pat P cut yet. Day, Bart, we doing that. We on cut watch, God dog. No, Bart, not crazy. Also, what's up to my beautiful people in the chat? Except for John.
P.
God dang. So he said, yo, when Pat P gone and everybody have a great day except John Easton. Lord have mercy. Shout out to you, John Easton. I like how you done pissed in cornflakes already, baby. Salute you, man. That's how I be feeling sometimes too, John. You be over there telling the truth like Cat Williams. I just be over here watching the tape telling the truth. I get called a ref apologist, a Josh Allen lover. That could be partly true. A 52-yard run supporter for the touchdown, running over dudes with bad effort. You know, I get called all this stuff too. So I get it, John Easton. I get it, man. It's Deke's fault though. When in doubt, blame Deke. It would have never happened if he was at the game, bro. That's all I'm saying. Would have never happened.
Is John Easton this year's Noriega?
Low key, I was getting that vibe. I promise I was getting. He's definitely turned heel since Kenny has been switched out and Mason got love. That's what I saw a shift. Yeah, it definitely was a shift. I was like, oh, I never knew you felt like that. What? Okay, all right. And he's consistent, Deke. Consistent.
Yeah. First super of the day.
Actually, let me end it with these two cats real quick, man. Your boy Dev in the 305, Miami-Dade County, aka Wade County. And then we got the homie Sequoia Harris in the 718, Bronx, New York. Love the Bronx. Shout out to the BX, bro. One time.
Well, we got official momentum saying happy Thursday, everyone.
Oh, yeah. You know it's a Friday. Junior in the building.
Early happy birthday shout out to my late father, Mr. Jack Murray Myers Jr.
Nah, salute
Prayers
you on that,
up.
man. Salute you on that. Absolutely. And thoughts and prayers. 100%.
Official momentum again. B-Day shout out to Rod Dollars Pops, James Earl Jones at 93, and Jim Carrey.
Shout out to James Earl Jones and, of course, Jim Carrey.
Ambition Live at Rivers, February 23rd, 2024, 8 p.m. Mike Tomlin wants a new OC. Hashtag Super Bowl. What is this, 58?
Wait.
58? Would that be next year's Super Bowl?
Would that be next year? I suppose it would, huh?
I guess. We're out of the running for this year's. Calmonier, I'm very fine with the situation we're in. In my opinion, we could have beaten the Bills. I don't think we're as bad at the quarterback position that people are saying. It's going to be a battle in camp next year. Watch out. And a new OC. Hashtag Sabotage 8.
I low-key agree with everything he said, man. I'm still definitely going to beat the Bills. That's nothing new. We said, a couple of the main things was poor tackling. Definitely showed up in a major way. Unfortunately, some of the effort wasn't the best either at times. And, just self-inflicted issues, man. When you're playing in the playoffs, man, at this stage, all the teams are good. No different if the Bills came out there and, the game was reversed. They were the ones who had the turnovers. We would have been the ones winning. We would have been the ones finishing out strong the way we're supposed to. But you don't get the do-overs, unfortunately. You only get one opportunity to get it right in the postseason. But no, we definitely should have won or could have won that. And in terms of the QB play, I think me and Deke, we both on the same page with that too.
Mason's just got to keep it up.
Yeah, that's the whole.
I get why people could be unsettled at the position, but I feel like there is hope with the guys we got in house.
Yeah, I would agree, man.
I think Kenny can get back to what I know Kenny to be and hit that potential that I was calling for this year. But I also could see Mason continuing to play like he did and continue to galvanize the troops and have the locker room and be the leader that it felt like he was these last 4 weeks. So I could see either or, and I think our quarterback situation would be fine for 2024.
Yeah. And I'm interested to see whoever too, man. Like, I'm hoping that this does the good part for Kenny, right? We talk about can go one way or the other whenever you're getting competition, whenever, you've had to sit down for a little bit and now you're getting a chance to come back out there. I'm just hoping that it motivates him, lights that fire, and keeps him locked in even more so than it turning him off, making him more pissed and feeling like it's a personal thing. It's like, bro, this is the business of professional football. It happens, man. But what you can't do is allow the business stuff to dictate how you prepare, in your time. Because once you get the next opportunity, we don't care about whatever your feelings were. We just going to look at what you did in that opportunity, and that's what you're going to be held to, So that's the big thing. But I'm excited for him, though, man. I'm really happy for him personally that Coach T did come out and say what he said, that he was going to be the guy. Because, like we talked about, everything that was kind of going on, it was starting to feel like a snowball a little bit. And then even with Deontay saying what he said, as a player, it can just feel like, dang, bro, I don't get no break from this, man.
And Deontay saying that isn't the end of the world.
It's not. It's just his
You
true
could flip
feelings.
Deontay in the offseason or in training camp by showing him how hard you worked this offseason.
Absolutely.
And just
take it as a challenge,
displaying your skills on the field.
Take it as a challenge, man. But that's...
Yeah, don't take it personal.
But it's easier said than done, right? Because the human nature is, bro, take it personal. My man said this, team said this, media say this. I open up social media, I'm seeing all this other stuff. Like, dang, y'all done forgot me and everything. Like, it could get like that. So to at least have the boss man, Coach T, come down and say that, it's like, bro, I don't care what anybody else saying. I got him on my side.
The first crack at it with this new OC.
Absolutely. Like, I thought that was dope. And that's another reason why I know you said you thought Coach T killed the press conference. That was another reason why for me, I was like, bro, I thought that he was really like dropping some dope stuff that he didn't have to put out there. But I think that he was just kind of understanding that, yo, if I could get this out there, that might help this situation before this potentially spirals. You know what I mean? Because it's going to start to feel like everything was going to be pouring on him this all season, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I skipped one. Sequoia Harris.
Yeah, it threw me off a little bit. We good.
That's my fault.
Man, come on, bro. You in the bag, bro.
Better late than never.
Even though I don't like the fact that this chillier weather has you putting up the taco meat. Now you out here with undershirts. It's like, bro, your nipples ain't gonna freeze, but we ain't tripping, man. Yo,
I thought it was good for the fit.
It's fire, but the ratings are better when taco meat show out, bro. That's all.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sequoia Harris. What's the word?
Hey, hold on real quick. Hold on. I totally missed something. Back, stuff in the studio, stuff like that. What was I just saying, bro? Oh man, they rewind. It was a kickoff. What they kicking off for? What happened?
I'm just gonna read this comment.
It's just a field goal. Let me just see. I need to replay real quick. My eyes be hurting sometimes, bro. Snowball fights. Oh man.
Yeah, Bills fans throwing snow.
Jeez, dude, walking sad, bitter beer face. Oh Lord. Okay, here's the replay. Okay, I see you, Highsmith. I see you, Killer Cam. I see you, Larry.
Oh, there's the hold.
That was the hold.
There's the hold.
Man, missed tackle, loaf. Ooh, child.
Wow.
Yeah, that was rough business right there, baby. I hope y'all find that comfort you seeking, baby. Good gracious. Gracious. Because, yeah, man.
I couldn't believe that jersey pull. It was even worse than that zoomed visual that we just got. Wow.
Look, I hope you find that comfort you've been seeking. Because, man, the way that play looked on the big screen, Deke, which one? Which one we looking at? Which
there
one?
There it is.
Which one?
And I'm seeing the other one in the background.
Which one? 25 ain't even fighting it. He spins back. He's not even fighting it.
He's expecting the flag.
You don't expect no flag. I know you ain't just say that. What is TJ Watt? I know you ain't just say you expect the flag. And he just walked.
He thought it was that.
You blatant. Just see what that look like.
He's not usually in TJ Watt.
TJ Watt almost gets shot in the head every time.
He's not.
That's
TJ
a little
Watt.
rough. But TJ Watt is getting assaulted out there by bad people when he's on the field. He can't get a flag. You mean to tell me my man is just gonna stop?
He doesn't know the feeling.
Just throw the flag.
He
what?
Plays a different position.
TJ, what? TJ. If TJ did that, you think we would ever say, yo, he deserves a flag?
TJ's a veteran.
If TJ did that, do you think we would
savvy
ever?
In the pass rush game.
If TJ Watt did that, do you think he would ever get a flag? Just in general, do you think he would ever get a holding call? You see what he goes through now, and he doesn't get any. If he did that specifically,
I just saw a jersey pull.
Yeah, all right. I said, bro,
I saw a jersey.
I hope you find that comfort you seeking, bro.
And I saw that same thing happen on Jalen Warren.
I just hope you find that comfort you seeking, bro.
That last third down on last 6-minute drive that we had.
I hope you find that comfort you seeking, bro. Because if TJ Watt does that, bro, they are not throwing that flag, bro.
It is what it is. We lost the game.
But it was bad effort even on that. That's not drawing a flag, bro. That's quitting on a play. That's you see the guy run by you, you just stop.
I'm just saying, it was something I noticed. I was like, flag probably could have been called.
I'm just saying, as a former dude that's been out there, bro, you quit on the play. You not even fighting his hands to get off of the block. You literally, all right, I'm done. Bro, what are we talking about? But that's why I said we could either say what is really going on and hold it accountable, or we can try to justify and minimize, and ultimately that's what we call seeking comfort, because that doesn't help them.
Well, that's on Tomlin to do. I mean,
I agree with you on that. I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
Looking at the play and saying, I noticed this, noticed that.
Absolutely agree. That's my only thing, though, bro. But fair enough. We can agree to disagree on it too, and that's cool.
Sequoia says, "What's the word? Love the show, my guys. Just wanted to show some love. Deke don't love me no more. Real talk. I'm glad Mike T is coming back, and hopefully Mason comes back. He deserves a shot at QB1. Let's fix the O-line and cut Harvin."
Harvin's the next one? Pat P. Harvin? Who else?
Yeah, you could throw Harvin on that watch, too.
I was about to say.
We're not cutting him. There's no reason to cut him. You just bring in another putter to have him duke it out.
He definitely one of the ones I keep seeing his name float around. They don't like him. He's on the short list. But no, we appreciate you, Sequoia. And Deke, you don't love him no more?
I'm boys with Sequoia Harris.
I was about to say, bro. Nah, don't be mean to Sequoia. Sequoia, cool cat, bro.
What did I want to say, though? Oh, in relation to this comment, he's saying, hopefully Mason comes back, deserves a shot at QB1. Now with this new information out there and what Tomlin said, how do you think that affects Mason's willingness to come back? It doesn't help. It obviously doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't help. But I don't... I'll say this to you.
It doesn't hurt though either because he did say competition.
Is there anything that would have surprised you with what Coach T said though, surrounding the situation?
No, I think he handled it.
You know what I mean?
Very properly.
It's like, yeah, I could see if Mason were to feel some type of way that, oh, how you gonna just flat out say he's the guy coming into it? But when you really think about it, even based off what TG was saying yesterday, they have more invested in Kenny right now. So Kenny definitely has to get an opportunity. We talk about the OC. I'm sure Kenny is going to be a thought process in it. You know what I mean? I don't know how much he's going to be involved, but I'm sure they're going to look and see, man, does this at least fit what we currently have in-house?
Yeah, asking the OC, what's your opinion on Kenny? What's your opinion on Mason?
So it's like, I'm sure for Mason, he kind of knows that, I was going to have to still overcome that part of it just because he's the first rounder and I'm the third rounder from further along. So you still going to have certain ground that you got to cover, but I still think the money is going to dictate it. But I don't know, hearing him say it, it did kind of make me feel like, man, maybe they not going to be as high on him in terms of like Mason trying to bring him back if they already is like willing to just be like, yeah, Kenny going to be the guy this offseason. I'm just like, I don't know.
I feel like Mason's going to be presented the same scenario, though, with other teams.
Yes.
You're not going to be QB1 or given the edge at QB1, but you'll be able to compete for QB1.
Yeah. And then where do you trust?
So where do you want to do that? Yeah. So where do you want to do that? Here?
Yeah. Who do you trust is going to actually give you a fair shot at it, whether we talking the compensation part or
the thing you got to worry about, too, at least here, I think what makes it appealing to Mason here is I don't think we're drafting a quarterback high. If we're sticking with Kenny and we bring back Mason.
Oh, if we bring back Mason, yes. If we don't bring back Mason, that all changes.
Right.
But Mason is going to be probably more of a priority than the draft. And
that's what I think, too.
I would agree with you there.
So if he does come here, he's not going to have to worry about someone else popping up and seriously competing.
A new guy, yeah.
Whereas, let's say you go to the Falcons, you think you could beat out Ritter.
Mm-hmm. And then they draft somebody.
They very well might take a Jaden Daniels or someone in the top 10.
I only think that becomes a negative if he settled on a lesser deal. I think if he ends up going somewhere else and the money is appropriate, I don't think that's as big of a concern because you're like, I still know that the money that you sent me at least lets me know I can compete for this season. This dude that you just drafted might be your long-term answer. No different when we brought in Mitch Trubisky, drafted Kenny. Mitch just started slow. Kenny had the fan base behind him.
It just might be a shorter leash.
Yeah, but it could definitely be a scenario like that, though. Because for Mitch, he still was compensated a lot more coming here than he was his final year in Buffalo.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, we're paying you franchise starter money, but if you were to start, this is still going to be straight for you and your situation. And we got the ability in a year or two to tear the deal up, re it up, and, go from there.
Right.
Yeah. But it goes back to what you said, though, man. Who we trust? Does Mason trust our organization versus...
I think it just comes down to, do you trust they're going to give him a fair shot to compete against Kenny?
Yeah.
Or do you think there's a bigger biasness towards Kenny and you're not going to get the fair shake? That's what you got to weigh. Versus, going to another team, worry about who they might draft or what other moves they might make.
Deke,
because free agency becomes it happens before the draft.
Deke, if you're Mason, you just go back to your history of all the Mason stuff that's happened to Mason. We just like, that's a Mason thing. If it would happen to anybody, it would happen to Mason. What's your thought process? What's your trust level here? Versus if you had to take the field. And we'll just leave it as field because we don't know what teams those are just yet, but we just...
Yeah, right now I'd say Steelers.
Okay.
I think you got to see how the landscape plays out, though.
Yeah.
Right now I'm saying Steelers.
Okay.
What teams are we bringing up?
Yesterday we talked Atlanta. We talked Baker's in Tampa, but we was obviously like, if he leaves, then that opens up. But if he stays, then that's not a spot. New England potentially. Minnesota, we said, was another one.
Right.
Tennessee, potentially.
Yeah, Tennessee is one. Tennessee.
Because that's 4 right there that we just dropped. What is New Orleans' situation? How many years because I don't know how many years they got left down there. I know Jameis is in the hot seat down there, too. They probably
Carr
bring him
signed
back.
a multi-year deal. I don't know how easy they could get out of it, though.
Gotcha.
Or if they are looking to get out of it.
Gotcha.
Patriots, they're going to be drafting 3. I'd assume they take a quarterback. Commanders at 2. They take a quarterback. Broncos.
I mean, we've just named 7 teams right there, though. Potentially. Because obviously we know those are going to the draft.
If I'm Mason, I don't think I want to go to the scenario where the team drafts a guy in the top 10.
If it's a top 10 pick, he's the starter. There is no conversation. That guy's starting.
But even if they did what we did in Kenny's rookie year and start off with the veteran, I think it's going to be a real short leash.
Yeah, but remember, Kenny wasn't a top 10 pick, bro.
Yeah.
When's
the last time they sat?
That's
Fields sat, I think, a little bit in his rookie year to start off. He was, the 8th or 9th pick?
Yeah.
Trey Lance, I mean, I guess it depends on the scenario.
Yeah.
Trey Lance sat the whole year. He was the 3 pick.
Dang,
I don't think these guys are sitting there. I don't think any of them are like projects. You want to see them off the bat. I think they're all.
And Trey had a unique situation with the whole COVID year, sitting out and all that. Yeah.
Mac Jones started right away. I'm just thinking of that draft. Zach Wilson sat out a couple games, but he ended up playing. Like,
I mean, a lot of the dudes started early on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philly? Nah.
I think I'd lean us right now. I just need to see how the rest of the offseason plays out.
Okay.
Because maybe you go in thinking that it's tough. Because Kenny could play good next year. Like
that's
Kenny
the whole
could
issue. Yeah,
win the job and play good legitimately. Like I could see that scenario playing out. But Kenny could also get hurt or have more of what he did in 2023 happen in 2024.
Well, and even with you saying that you could see a scenario, or if the scenario did play out where Kenny plays better, I wonder how much of that thought process goes into the Steelers when they're negotiating with Mason.
How about this? Wink, wink. If, Mason doesn't start week 1, Kenny's playing good. You know how quarterbacks go down. Mm-hmm. It's like a wink, wink part of the deal where Steelers say, we'll do right by you trade deadline. If a team needs a starter midseason, we'll make the trade.
My only issue is the same, how allegedly reports were that somebody was told that they would be starting ahead of time or potentially get an opportunity. And then if something doesn't happen or if something changes, now you deal with a person feeling like they've been lied to. I actually was in one of them situations. We seen the one dude get upset about however they played out, even when we kind of understood. It's like, bro, that dude is killing. So it's like, yo, he's going to be out there.
You talking about Pickett Mason end of the season?
I'm talking Pickett Mason. I'm also talking when Debo was here, because that was another part of it where he was told one thing prior to the season starting, but the new information was TJ Watt's kicking butt, bro. Yeah. He didn't want the information. He felt he was lied to. And that's the part where, for me, I'm just kind of like, man, whenever we start having them week or them, brother-in-law handshake deals, man, can he come in here cooking or can he get hurt at the wrong time? And they like, yeah, we were going to do it, but now we're going to hold you now. Just because it's more convenient for us than it is for you, per se. Now you got this player feeling like, yo, you done wronged me.
Yeah, I get that.
And we going to be over here like, nah, bro, it's just business. Stop tripping. But that's the only thing I ain't like about it, bro.
Right. Yeah, it's just all about how much you trust us.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
From multiple angles, because what I just brought up could be a part of it. Also, the fair shake at the competition could be a part of it.
If I base it, bro, just full transparency, what I heard Coach T watched him, I felt like if I base it, my trust went down instantly. I was like, I ain't really like that. It was a bump up for Kenny, but if I'm Mason, I'm like, I ain't want to hear that, bro. Because
what are you leaning then right now?
For Mason, I tell you, from Mason's perspective, man, I'm playing the field. I'm trying to see who's my dance partner out here that's either going to give me what I'm looking for or is going to force Pittsburgh to give me what I'm looking for. Because I've already been in bed with them. I've already tried to negotiate with them multiple times. And I've seen how I've been treated multiple times. Regardless of how valid or invalid it was, it just personally hasn't went Mason's way, right? So now that he finally gets the chance to feel like he's, the hot commodity this offseason, at least the hottest that he's been professionally, you kind of owe it to yourself to at least see what these other people like. Because clearly y'all had me for how many years I've been in this league now, and y'all never thought I was a baddie. Y'all never thought that I was good enough to go ahead and pay me competition QB money, even discuss me potentially getting a role to flirt with it. It was like, nah, y'all drafting dudes, signing dudes, and I've always been the forgotten person. So I'm not going to just forget all of that and just blindly trust you again when you've given me zero reason. And even when I've delivered on 3 straight occasions and got us into the postseason, or a large part of while we were in the postseason, and played pretty well in this game, your response is, bro, that's our guy this offseason, or he's started. It's like, yo, you still want me, which is still good. I did want to hear that I'm wanted, but it's like, dang, bro, how you already just feeling like he's locked in? You ain't seen him in over a month. You've never seen him in a playoff game.
Now, Coach T was smart about that press.
He was very smart, though. He was very smart.
You're right. Kenny is the only
guy
guy on the roster. So for him to come out and say it's an open competition between Kenny and Mason, it's like Mason ain't even on the team.
And that's why I was like, he was very strategic with his words, bro.
Maybe it is more open than Tomlin's leading on right now. It's just the timing of all of it.
Because when I first saw it, I was like, yo, he's not on the roster. So technically, he is right. Technically, the starter is Kenny, because it's Kenny Pickett and Mitch Trubisky are the only guys under contract for 2024 right now. Mason contract ends in March. So, yes. I'm like, yeah, technically, you're right.
It's going to be about those conversations that happen behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And then we'll finally get a better gist of it once the OTAs come around and seeing how the reps are distributed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's even reps for QB1, Kenny and Mason, then maybe it's more open than Tomlin's leading on right now. But, yeah, we won't know that until, we sign Mason, and then camps and that type of stuff rolls around.
And SD Ninja 619, he had asked if Mason has addressed his free agency through the media just yet. Nothing that I've seen concrete or anything like that.
No, he's just saying, I like it here in Pittsburgh. I've been here 6 years.
Yeah.
That's really it.
It was all things considered, it's a positive, right? Because he could have been flat out like, bro, I'm ready to go. I'm tired of being here.
He was like, it's out of my control.
All right. So essentially, he's letting you know, for the right number, it could work. But it's also out of his control, meaning, hey, if that number ain't right, don't look at me. That's on them. It wasn't my control. Just fair. I can respect it.
Maybe at the time he was saying it too, if he doesn't know if the Steelers want me back or not. But now, clearly, Steelers do want him back. That message was sent.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I wonder how it will go, because he could wait and play the market, but don't the Steelers, at time, whenever players do play the market, they'll stop the negotiations?
So this is how the Steelers will do it. He will get an opportunity to discuss with other teams during the legal tampering period. If he hasn't signed his deal with the Steelers and they haven't got a deal done, he'll get to talk to teams, like I said, in a legal tampering period. And the Steelers will still be open to negotiating with him. They will still be fully committed to him as a priority on their "we want to re-sign you" sheet. Once free agency officially opens, though, whatever day it is, it was like March 23rd or whatever day, like the official first day of the new league year is, once that happens, if Mason has not re-signed, they no longer look at him as, bro, we feel like you're going to still be here. That's when they turn their focus to outside, because to them, they're saying, bro, you're technically really not with us, and what is stopping you from going anywhere now? So we've had all this time to negotiate with you on the front end, and it didn't work, right? So now you about to try to take whatever and try to hit us. It's like, nah, man, you had that little bit of time right here doing that phrase. All right. These are the priorities. Now, if we lose on these guys, it might come back to you and it might work out.
Terrell Edmonds.
Yeah. But once you hit that market, man, these are our priorities right now, man. And that's just how they tell you. That's how it was communicated with me when I signed my nice deal here. It's like, look, man, you can fight for this extra money, and that's fine. You know, we're going to get every little bit we're going to get. But it's like, yo, once you decide that you're going to take this negotiation that extra day, that's how the convo goes. And like I said, that wasn't just me. That's with all my guys that have been in these scenarios with the Pittsburgh Steelers in terms of unrestricted free agency, because that's specific. We're talking about unrestricted.
That was you with Khan too, because I was
correct.
Ask
Yeah, that was with Omar Khan.
Yeah, from Colbert to Khan, but I'm assuming he's doing it the same way. Then, if you were dealing with him directly anyway at the time, now he's the head guy. It's probably the same.
Yep.
All right, Colton Choi Fu. Aloha, my brothers. Hope you've been well. Been on vacation. Got engaged to my lady, Tori.
Let's go. Congrats.
You ready to come to my wedding in 2025,
bro,
guys?
Turn up, man. Stop playing with me. Wow. Turn up, bro. Send an invite, man. Me and Deke pulling up. I don't care. Pull
That'd
up.
go hard.
Let's go, bro.
That'd be sick.
It'll be dope. I put the dig on. Do we put suits on for Hawaiian wedding? I don't know. because I don't want to get in trouble with the locals. That's my whole thing. Now I've learned my lesson. Deke brought up the question. Herbert gave us just enough. Then Colton came through and schooled us on it. Then I told you I found out about my high school friend. I'm like, oh Lord, okay, I'm hip now. So yeah, I'm staying at a hotel. All right, I ain't doing no Airbnb. Learned my lesson.
Golden Troy Floyd also says Troy P is here for the Polynesian Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I'll see him on Saturday. Moats, what should I tell him or ask him that he would get a kick out of?
Man, shoot, just tell him, man, Mosey said love him, bro. That's it, man. He know what time it is, man. It's always love with Troy. That's baby Jesus right there, Mr. Head and Shoulders. Everybody know that. Let's go.
Greg Yeager, if we're being real, Mason did more in 4 games than KP has in his career. Will we see a fair competition for QB1?
I just wanted to pause it for a second. Mason did play at a extremely high level, or at a high level in these 4 games, and it was consistent. It looked good. But can we not act like the 4 games is greater than everything they can do? Like, everything. Like, that's my... It just seems just a little bit over the top. Like, I'm with it.
I think Mason had the most consistent
4 game stretch that we've seen through, since 2020 time frame.
Yeah.
But I can't say that just the 4 is...
Kenny's had good moments.
That's what, like he still has done some stuff.
I'll continue
like,
to bring that up.
Yeah, we're not acting like he's just a bum. Like, yeah. But I love the enthusiasm for Mason. I'm just saying, like, we ain't got to kill Kitty every time we are, supporting Mason. That's kind of like the gist of it. Yeah. Both things can work together. You know what I mean? Like, we can acknowledge that Mason cooked, but we could also acknowledge that, man, Kenny ain't been god awful this whole entire time. Otherwise, we're not having the success that we have had because, yes, his 4th quarter comebacks are a legitimate part of why we have still been able to be successful. Now, that can still be true, as well as we want him to be better in the earlier portions of the game. All those things can be true, but we don't got to kill him every single time we talking about this dude over here, Lord. Maybe I'm getting soft in my older years. It was a soft weekend for me last week. I just soft. We didn't cancel school like 2 times. I hope they cancel school tomorrow. I'm super soft this week too, bro.
So you like when the kids get off school?
I'm soft, bro. I love it. Heck yeah. Even though it's weird now, ever since COVID, they don't technically get an off day. They go virtual.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's like the new kick. So they don't lose out or have to come back an extra day in like June. They'll just have them be virtual like COVID, even though
How does that work?
It's an absolute...
They're not really.
It's bro. You go spend your first 40 minutes. The teacher is talking, and it's a kid every single time. I can't get my camera to work. I can't find.
Why don't they just give them assignments and call it a day, and then you do whatever you want on your own time?
Of course, that would make too much sense. Come on, bro. We overachieve.
But then you can't count that as a day of school,
exactly.
Right?
So they're like, yo, we gotta have you gotta have lessons. So it's like, it's live. And bro, wife will be sitting there, and I'll just be like, yo, you're a trooper. She'll be able to just die laughing. Listen to her. I'll be over here like, yo, I'm gonna find the reason. I'm just tap out real quick, cause yeah, I can't find it, miss. What button is it you said? And then you be like, bro, hold on, man. Y'all ain't no little kids. Like, bro, what you mean? Teacher be mad. Who helped you get on? My mommy. Where your mommy at? She's working. She's like, ah.
Man.
Yeah, bro. So I'll be laughing. That's what I would do. All right, but I do hope they get out because I ain't gotta wake up as early. But I'm definitely gonna be laughing the whole time because But I'm definitely softer in my older years now.
Man, so no more snow days.
Yeah, they don't do snow days no more, bro. It's a virtual day. We pull up the computer. They got the little desk. They set up. Like, dang, bro, it's nuts. We used to enjoy the snow day.
That's not right.
We used to enjoy the snow day. Like, yo, this is a vibe right here, bro. We home. Let's go out. Like, get after it. Yeah,
you should experience what a snow day is, where you're just off school.
Yeah.
You got to add it at the end of the summer.
It comes with it. It goes with it, bro.
Yeah, it's part of the
experience. You complain about it, then you love it now. Yeah. It's like what you want to give up. You want to have that snow day, right?
Play now, pay later.
Exactly. This is just like, yo, I'm trying to double dip. This feels like a double dip, bro. Stay home, but stay on this computer. All right? Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Cal Monier, Mason turned me into a believer, though. And I wanted him gone. I don't think a Steeler player has ever changed my opinion on them more than him. I love that we're getting an outside hire for OC. Leftwich. Does that count as an outside hire? I
was about to say.
Him or who's that other guy? Alex Van Pelt being brought up? Does he have anything to do with Steelers? I know he's a Pitt guy, though.
Technically, that's in-house then, bro. Matt Canada's a Pitt guy. All right, that's in-house. That was definitely a house. Whipple in-house. All right. Anything that has Pitt or has been related to Pitt.
Whipple was
is
Steeler
in-house.
though back in the day.
So either way, it's in-house. That's in-house.
I need to see Van Pelt. Now, Leftwich was a Steeler. He was never on the coaching staff.
True.
But that counts as in-house,
He was
right?
in-house. He was definitely in-house. And he was with BA, and he was with,
Right.
Yeah, so he's been in-house this whole time. He's just been in-house at the other house. But he's still in-house, though.
So I'm not seeing Van Pelt in his coaching career. Oh, no, he was a player for the Steelers.
See?
93.
Nope, too close. In-house. In-house, bro.
8th round draft pick of the Steelers.
So you think
Released during training camp, though.
Ooh, it's a little caveat right there. Okay.
So he never actually played for the Steelers.
But he was drafted by them, though.
Drafted
So he's a pure blood.
from Pitt.
He's a pure blood, bro.
Does that count? I
That
thought you got to at
definitely
least
counts.
make it to
He was drafted.
the roster.
They called him and said, "Hey, we want you here." That's pure blood. That's as pure as it gets.
He did some coaching for the Bills.
I love him already. We should hire him. He sounds great.
A volunteer winter quarterbacks coach for the University of Buffalo in 05.
Oh, that's before my time. I was still a GMU in 05, yeah.
And obviously he was the play caller.
But shout
OC
out to
for the
UB,
Browns
though.
recently.
UB in 05, my dude Jesse Rack was up there. Then let's get it. And naming Roosevelt. Shout out to Name Nice one time. Yeah.
So Van Pelt, Leftwich off limits.
Well, you said Van Pelt has a Buffalo connection, so we'll just asterisk him. He's not completely off limits. He has just we got to look into his. We'll review his case again.
Whipple off
Off limits, bro. Off limits. Yeah.
You see Kingsbury.
Bro. So that's what made me think
Wow.
Fields. Because if Kingsbury gets hired, bro.
Wait, but he was the OC for Caleb Williams this last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Oh,
if
you're saying Fields is gone.
Yeah, I'm saying Fields is gone. But if Roman is there, I think it's Fields.
It seems like the Bears are testing both extremes there with their
they're
OC
like,
hire.
let me get Roman in here. Let me get Kingsbury. I'm like, oh. So, yeah, if you go with this way, you definitely go with Fields. If you go this way, you go with Caleb. But this could be diversion by them, too. Because isn't everybody going to think the same way we just thought? So if you're trying to, keep your trade value up, you don't want to tip your hand one way or the other. Bringing in Greg Roman for an OC interview tips your hand to Justin Fields. Because we're like, Caleb Williams has zero to do with that offense. But bringing in Kingsbury, you're like, man, shoot, we know you were just with Caleb. But at the same time, you work with a Kyler, and a Kyler isn't too far off from where we were with Justin right now.
Yeah.
So, and like you also said, not head coach anymore, specifically as an OC, maybe you look at it differently.
I wouldn't mind Kingsbury here.
That's what I'm saying, right? As an OC, it's a little bit different. So I'd like him as an OC to come here too. But I definitely think they'll try to pair that, though.
Interview him, interview Bieniemy, interview Kubiak.
Yeah.
Interview like 10 guys.
And low-key, this is going to be fun, bro, when it starts up. We're just waiting on the first name to get leaked. We don't know who it is just yet. But I'm sure they're already compiling a list and starting to reach out to people because you can see league-wide interviews are starting to happen. Belichick had his second interview. He's then
Who was his second?
I want to say it was Chargers and Falcons.
Oh, he did Chargers.
Yeah, I
too?
want to say he did Chargers and Falcons.
Okay.
I want to say for his too. Yeah. No. So I was like,
I think
dang.
did Harbaugh do Falcons too?
Yeah, Harbaugh's
did
done a couple too.
He's
yeah,
done the same too.
And then
Falcons.
and then Dan Quinn, he just had an interview. I want to say is he interviewing in Seattle? I want to say Dan Quinn is scheduled to start taking some interviews as well, though.
That feels like it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, for him especially. Yeah.
Defensive guy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did he come from there?
Yeah, I want to say
He did.
that.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, that made even more
Yeah.
sense then. All right, Yo Young, JJ McCarthy is a good option if Kenny Rudolph doesn't work out. You could take him in the second. That's too early, and he needs a year to sit. He turns 21 on the 20th. It's too early for me. I want 4th round and later if Mason comes back. I don't know if you'd get him in the 4th, but a guy that's popping in my mind that would be a perfect third quarterback in this room if we have Kenny and Mason would be Jordan Travis.
Coming off the injury too.
I think that'd be perfect.
Take the chance on him, but he ain't got to rush at all. Gets
Right.
fully time to just heal up and almost like whatchamacallit, who got drafted a year ago, bro? The quarterback out of Tennessee. Towards
Yeah, I know who
ACL.
you're talking
Yeah. Where's he? He's sitting somewhere right now.
Hendon Hooker, right?
Yeah. Minnesota. Wasn't Minnesota that drafted him? Yeah.
When did he get drafted? Because he was better than Travis.
Absolutely.
I think.
They
were both in the Heisman.
Right.
Talk,
They both just got hurt late. Yeah. Hendon Hooker, though. Yeah.
I want to say he got drafted round 3. So, I mean, just right there.
Yeah. We're Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Lions.
Lions even better. I know. Yeah, you're right.
North.
It was Detroit. Good call.
Because
backing
Minnesota
up golf.
Too.
Yeah, but golf, because golf is there. You're right. Definitely right. Good call. Good call.
Someone like that. I think that would be like the perfect third quarterback.
Yeah.
Could have some upside down the line, but you don't got to rush them.
Yeah.
You're not banking on them for any meaningful snaps this year. It's the Kenny and Mason show for
absolutely
2024.
Right,
Do or die with both those quarterbacks, and then see what happens after that.
Yeah.
That's my thought. J.J. McCarthy, second round.
No, that's dope though that you said that. I'm glad you brought up Jordan Travis because I like that a lot. If Mason is back, and now I think that's the whole caveat.
Yeah, if he's
Mason
not back,
be
then
back,
I do think McCarthy in the second is an option.
Well, yeah, because
I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to waste a draft pick on a quarterback though. I don't.
But I think that's why.
But I know it's probably going to happen.
Well, think about it this: you're not wasting a draft pick. It's just like we talked about with the snow day, right? Enjoy it now, pay for it then. You're either going to pay for Mason Rudolph now, and now you can do what you want to do with that draft pick, or you let Mason leave, and now you're kind of forced to go ahead and draft your quarterback in that second.
Yeah, you better use
what you
Mason's
got, it's
money
one or the
for
other.
someone good
Seriously.
in free agency then.
Yeah, it's one or the other, though, man.
Give me a starting quarterback or cornerback.
Yeah, but definitely one or the other.
Linebacker.
Man. Definitely one or the other. I'm with you, bro.
Trade for Patrick Queen.
I like Patrick Queen a lot, bro. I just don't think we could get it because of the connection, man.
Yeah, I was looking up potential trades last night because I had to do a thing for Bleach Report, like trade targets. So I just focused on the quarterbacks. So the big 5 that are being thrown out there: Baker, Kirk, although they would be free agents.
Yeah.
Herbert, Russ, and Justin Fields.
Yeah.
But I was trying to look for other positions too. I was looking inside linebacker, looking cornerback. Patrick Queen's the guy inside linebacker. He's the only one that makes sense to me. Because I don't think they'll do it in the division. That's my only thing. The other guys that would be up for trades at inside linebacker, they're not the dog that you want.
And Queen is the the new wave. Like that's what we wanted Devin Bush to be. The rangy dude that can get silent inside linebacker and also be physical, blitz, good in coverage. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean, he played linebacker for Baltimore, man. He looked the part. I'll be over here like, bro, can we get that? I just don't think that Baltimore would do business with us with that one specifically because he would, for a fact, be our best linebacker. And, I like our linebackers here. Quan when he was healthy, Cole when he was healthy. But to me, a Patrick Queen at this stage, health, youth, production-wise, that's going to be the better dude out of it. Now, I think, we still would have technically smarter guys. Atlanta Roberts, one of them dudes, I think, is super-duper smart in terms of how he plays it. But a Patrick Queen, man, that'd be fire. Bro.
You know what? We don't even have to make the trade.
He's unrestricted.
Completely unrestricted.
You got to pay him.
So they might tag him. Yeah, he's completely unrestricted. Pay him.
We got to see if they franchising or transitioning.
Which they will.
Like, they're going to do one of them, bro.
Although, I don't know how they're going to be able to afford all these guys.
Who else is on
Lamar's contract? They already paid the big money to Roquan Smith. They'd probably have to cut Humphrey. They'd have to cut one or two of their big-name guys.
I mean, at this stage, Queen over Humphrey.
Yeah, I think then you draft a corner.
Uh-huh.
That's what I would do. I'd stick with those 2 linebackers, Smith and Queen.
Yeah.
Make those
guys
a
heck of a tandem, bro. Yeah. And now you got to figure out what you're going to do with your pass rushers, too. Because Clowney and Van Noy, I mean, they was hooping, but they're not, like, your long-term pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey Hewins, I sound like a Cowboy fan, but next year's our year.
Why not? That's how I look at it, too, man.
I thought this year was our year. So why not next year?
Why not? Shoot, why not, man? And sometimes, man, you just, all right, we figure out what went right, what went wrong. And sometimes you got to be brutally honest with yourself, all right? Or we could just, not be honest with ourselves, and that's fine too. But next year's definitely our year. Let's get it, man. And y'all hit that like button one time too for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, so Yo Young had a follow-up to the comment on J.J. McCarthy and actually agrees with me. He says, though I prefer drafting something else there.
Respect on that.
Yeah, because the caveat in what he's saying is if Mason and Kenny doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Or is he saying Mason and Kenny are going to compete? That doesn't work out. We got JJ as the third.
Let me reread it. Oh.
I think that's what he said. I think he's assuming Mason does come back.
And he's saying either way, that would be the guy
If
that he's
neither of
drafting.
them work out, you got McCarthy in the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good on him.
Yeah, because that's what he said. Yeah, there's a good option if Kenny Rudolph doesn't work. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind him in the 3rd or the 4th round. I still don't even really want to draft a quarterback in the 3rd, but if you had to.
A lot of that's going to be predicated on Mason. If they get a deal done with Mason, I think they pushing that back a little bit more. If they don't get that deal done, we're going to see. We're going to see. Whether that's in free agency or might have to draft. I would hate for us to have to draft multiple things. We wouldn't do that, though. At least I hope not. But I was like, if we just went completely over in free agency at quarterback. No Mason and nobody else.
Like no Tyro?
Yeah.
Right.
Because, I mean, technically it is a little bit of reality. Like, it could happen.
Which I'm good with. I don't care. I mean, I know the competition's good. I accept that reality. And I'm fine with it. Completely fine with it. But
it would be a lot of uneasy people in Pittsburgh.
I'm ready to roll with Kenny if we need to.
It would be a lot of uneasy people in Pittsburgh, bro.
I'll try to talk him down. Joey Weaver, all I see is zero effort by everyone, even Minka.
Yeah. I just simply say the tape will tell you what the tape will tell you.
I know what I saw.
Like I said, you know, man, bro.
I saw multiple things.
My cataracts, I probably got
nothing.
Like, yeah, check my contact. I got something going on, bro. Yeah.
Joey Weaver. So is this Tomlin saying they are rehiring Canada?
We're running it back, Deke.
Outside hire now.
That would be funny. People would absolutely lose their vibe. But it technically would be. It'd be, hey, technically, he's outside hire, guys. Technically.
Tomlin has a great opportunity to make Steeler Nation laugh their asses off if he were to announce Matt Canada coming back. Well, it would be a combination of Steeler Nation having a heart attack and then him also saying, I was just kidding, guys. Yeah. He probably has too much respect for Matt Canada, though, to make that joke. That's his buddy.
That's his dude, yeah.
Corey Hewins. Mason is going to be taking the receivers to Florida now. I mean, that'll be an interesting part of the offseason. Who goes where? But this is my advice to Kenny either way. Mason's not really on social media, but Kenny, just stay off social media.
No workout vids?
No.
No. Radio, just 0 Dark 30?
Yeah. Whoever shows up to your QB stuff, whoever shows up to Mason's QB stuff, I don't want to know.
Maybe they'll do a
I do want to know because we'll talk about it, but I don't want to know as well.
What if they do joint QB? What if like Mason calls up
Kenny? They did that last year.
Like, Kenny, come over. You can come over to my house and we can throw together. Or does Mason got to go to Kenny's spot? Who goes to who, though? That's the question.
Who's got the Florida spot? I thought it was Mitch.
Mitch did have the Florida spot.
Maybe we bring back Mitch just for that. Cut him before the draft.
It's cold-blooded, bro.
He's got a good spot.
I mean, it's big time, bro. It's a different field.
Where's Mason working out at? We don't know.
He's a South Carolina dude, though.
He's been doing it right.
He's a South Carolina guy.
We don't see his videos. We don't know any of that. It's my advice to Kenny. No podcast. No social media. Head down. Work hard.
just disappear, bro.
I'm serious. Give him good advice.
Man, shoot. Man, he a newlywed, man. Enjoy the married life, bro. Just duck off somewhere. Go take a vacay with wifey, and then, be good to go, bro.
Christian15213, let me explain the nuance so people understand fully. Art said they want a competition. Mike T knows QB1 is Mason as the team does. Mm-hmm. Here's what I don't like. Again, Mason is played.
It's played with. So does he stay here? Yeah. That's kind of what we feeling as well, man. I know it doesn't always come off that way, or if we're more pro Kenny, we won't necessarily always see it as a slight. But yeah, if you're Mason Rudolph and you've done what you've did and essentially saved a lot of dudes, man, from unemployment if we're being real about it, because we keep going down that span that we was on when we had dropped them to the Patriots and obviously the Cardinals, man. If we dropped these last 3, it would have been a lot of people getting fired, man. Right? We know that. We were already seeing people get fired. So, yeah, I could definitely see him to an extent feeling like you've been played with again, but this is also where you want to take the emotions out of the business side of it, man. When you're doing business, you don't want to operate with emotion, because that emotion can ultimately spite you or cause you to do something out of spite that you're going to regret in the end. You know, you leave here for a different opportunity solely because you're pissed off with the organization and it's not what you thought it was. Or financially, it wasn't as much on the table, but because you were just so hell-bent on leaving here, now it has you in a situation where you're regretting it. And honestly, man, it's not just Pittsburgh. It does happen league-wide where you'll hear these stories. Man, why'd you leave here, bro? I was pissed off with the coach, bro. He's tripping. He used me right. I didn't want him over there. And then you come here and it's like, well, your situation worse here than it was over there. Yeah, man, but it was different, though, bro. It was different. It was like, all right. That's type of stuff, too, that you got to kind of be, you know, just cognizant of in these negotiations for Mason, man. Because it's very easy to go in there and you feel some type of way. Something gets said, you feel even more some type of way. And now you're just shutting off this convo or this part of it. And this is still very much a legitimate chance for Mason, man.
Absolutely.
Even though they said what they said about Kenny, we could still go back and just simply say, if we can do what you just did for 4 games, over a 17-game sample size, if you're competing with Kenny, can Kenny rise to that level? If he can't, then, bro, you're going to beat him out anyways.
Yeah, especially with what the vibes are in the locker room.
You'll beat him out anyways,
what
man.
What Deontay said rings true with everyone else on that offensive side. You could have that in your back pocket, too.
Right.
Like, these dudes
They
believe in me
gonna
right now.
respond to me, man.
They side with me a little bit more right now.
Yeah. And that's one of the things where I'm like, you just got to be careful, man, in them situations to not let them feelings close, you know what I'm saying, shut off that part of it, because it's still very legitimate, bro. Like, the boss man is on his side, but you got the locker room right now, man. Which one we need more of to win? Boss man's important. He's important to the boss man, but we know we make all of this go, and specifically when it's been him, it's taken a lot more of us, but when it's you, it's been less of us, it's been more on you. So just in that dynamic, it's like, bro, I'm sure he could also feel some confidence in that, even with Coach T giving him the ringing endorsement.
And you got to understand, as I mentioned earlier, what else was Coach T going to say there in that press conference?
Yes, but this is also us on the outside as media people looking in. When it's you,
I know. That's what we're trying to say. Just don't take it personally, because
bro,
he'd be tipping the Steelers' hand a lot if he's like, yeah, we really want Mason, and we want it to be a competition for QB1.
But just think about it. If you always the one that's the butt of the joke, you always the short end of the stick, and we keep telling you every single time, Deke, don't take it personal, though, bro. Deke, don't take it personal. Don't take this personal. You just like, dude, another time? Like another one? Like, God, dog.
We did say we wanted him back.
Yeah. So that's why it's like,
he did compliment Mason in his efforts and what the last 4 games looked like. I mean, very much. He was talking very highly.
He was, man. He definitely was. So it was like, man, it's gonna
roll
be a
with
good
Mason over
negotiation.
Kenny when there was the option, when there was a decision.
When it was time for action, they did show you the action that you were looking for. So that also should feel good for him.
And only after one game. I know there's controversy behind this Seattle stuff.
Yeah.
Was Kenny actually available or whatnot? I would like to think if Mason didn't have that Cincy game, that Kenny was available.
Yeah.
So I think after one game,
don't do that.
Tomlin said, I'm rolling with Mason over Kenny.
Kenny was hurt.
I think that says something.
Kenny was hurt in Seattle. Don't do that.
That's what they say.
He was hurt.
If Mason didn't play like that in Cincy,
he was hurt, bro.
Kenny's starting Seattle.
He wasn't going to be able to go in Seattle. He was hurt.
Christian 15213
in the building. Let's go.
Was the play of the year Kenny's pump fake? Which one was that?
Was it when he started switching to this one?
Is he talking about the Pickens game-winning touchdown against the Ravens?
Mm-hmm.
Did he pump fake on that?
I don't remember, bro.
Or is he just trolling Kenny?
I haven't all the way. Christian 15213 will troll, so I have definitely identified that. He will definitely use some troll action.
Honestly, what was the play of the year?
From Kenny?
No, just in general.
Oh, man, it's the slant that GP took versus the Bengals when we thought our offense was absolutely dead in the water.
Right,
and we were just completely decrepit.
The tags.
Yeah, bruh. That moment, and around the holidays. Just everything that went into
you
it.
could talk about some
Fresh
other
off
passes.
of fire, fresh off of fire in Canada, bro. Like it was just a lot. We was like, okay, Kitty hurt. We moving on from Mitch. Like we thought it was done. It was like, yo, start writing the eulogy. Get ready, guys. It's over. Coach T, this is it. It's over. All right, this is looking bad. Maybe he's lost it. It's over. Who's getting traded? It's over. It looks they're about to redo the whole thing, and he hit that though. And that literally, bro, changed our feelings about this team ever since, man.
I don't mind that one.
Yeah.
I like some of the other throws in that game, too.
That's what I'm saying. He
some other dimes.
He went
there was
stupid
the
in the
Pickens
game, bro.
touchdown down the sideline.
I already know. Yeah. Shoot, I like the throw that he hit Deontay in the
I was
Ravens
gonna say
game,
that
bro.
too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anything on defense that sticks out?
Yeah, Eric Rowe picking that same Bengals game when we was out here like who was at DBs and we had just signed him. And it was like, yo, he's gonna be starting and Pat P's gonna be starting at safety. It was like, yo, Pat P has never started at safety and this dude hasn't played football in over a year. And he gets a pick like within like early in the game too.
Didn't someone pick off Jordan Love like last play of the game?
That was the young boy. No, the young boy missed it, and then who got it? Cause it was
JPJ's
Darius
pick
Rush
on Odell was
dropped
kind of sick.
It was.
That was kind of sick.
Yeah.
Some of those block punts.
Shout out to Killer Brew, man. Who had? Oh, Connor Hayward had one this year. Yeah, shout out to Connor too.
You might be right on that Bengals one. Was that the first play or was that the second play?
It was the second play, first pass though.
Yeah. I mean,
it just changed everything, folks.
That's a good one.
Changed everything.
I might roll with that one too. All right, we got.
That's what it wasn't. Quan. Okay, Quan got the pick. Shout out. Yeah, because it was it Darius Rush? What's the Rush kid?
Well, someone
Rush dropped it. Rush dropped it the play before because they
that
ran
was the Titans game.
You're right, but it was like the inning felt the same. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if we dropped multiple in the Packers game either.
Bro, I felt like we did, bro.
I think we dropped 4 picks on the last drive in that Titans game.
It was a weird one. It was a weird one. Good call. Yeah.
Jay Dixon, 904. We didn't match the Bills' energy. First half, second half, we looked better.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't match the Bills' energy in the first half. Second half, we looked better.
Yeah.
We building. Kenny sitting behind success might be key. That prep game.
Only if he's able to learn while sitting over there. Every opportunity that you out there is an opportunity to learn, though. So, got to make sure you learn it, man. And hopefully he learned something.
He should have, even if he doesn't want to admit it.
I was going to say, hopefully throughout this 4-game span, he learned something. But we can only go off of what he told us. And last time he told us he learned nothing. So, we shall see. But, yeah, I pray that my man has said a lot of us next time they ask you. How about that? All right, if they just lie. All right. Did you learn something? Yep. Just because it'll make it way just quieter. Yeah.
I think he's lying and he doesn't even know he's lying. Because you do naturally get some learning.
It looked like a hate. It was like it was hate, bro. You can't say that. Like it was hate.
You had to have learned something.
Like it was hate. Yeah.
Especially now that 1 week turned into 4 weeks.
What they say?
One of the weeks was a playoff game.
You
learned something.
What they say? Hey, player to player, you was hating. But if we could be chill about it, all right, bro, we get it. You ain't learned that. It just happens. Media. Player to player, though, we know what it was. What it is. You a human, man. Nobody's going to be perfect. Mason ain't taking it. There's no beef. It is what it is, man. No harm, no foul. We keep moving on. But that's the funny part, too, when we go back and revisit these things. It's just funny at times how the commentary when it first comes out is way different than when we come back and look at some of the stuff. We like, bruh, nobody looked at that like that was crazy at the time. Oh, man, nope, he's cool. Yep, that was fine. Now we looking back, you like, what you mean you ain't learned that?
Well, he was never asked it again.
I'm happy. Because it's not a good look.
John Easton. I was a Cordell fan, too. And he got sabotaged for Tommy.
Ooh,
Tommy Gunn.
Mr.
Maddox.
Slash for the Tommy guy.
I don't really know how that played out.
That's for my time, bro.
I was too young. I remember Maddox having his season where we go to the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have made a Pro Bowl or almost made a Pro Bowl. He had a decent season. We beat the Browns in the wild card, and then he came back. We go 6-10, and then we draft Ben. Like that's my like memories of like what was going on within like the Steelers roster. So I don't really know what happened before Maddox. I know Cordell led us to an AFC Championship. I just don't know how we went from Cordell to Maddox. Was it injury or was it a sabotage? I don't know.
I don't know. But shout out to Slash though.
All right.
Hey John, though, you funny too, man.
Luke P, a lot of half-blood energy.
Hey man, you know I'm just an alumni. When you're an alumni, you just give the information that I receive and I just send it back out. So when I watch the tape, I get that information. I just send it back out with no biasness, no feelings. That's why it's cool to be the alumni. Yeah.
All right, next is
Cheeky Monkey.
Yeah,
I like
Cheeky
that.
Monkey.
Shout out to Cheeky Monkey. Then one time for the coach, Cheeky Monkey. I like your name.
OKC 405 representing and O State Cowboys support Mason.
Let's go.
Is he going to fall for the competition talk again? Go Pokes and go Steelers.
Swear, I'm with you. When he said that don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. It's like, I don't know how I feel about that one, but it's a lot of mixed signals I'm feeling right now. Because the signals are definitely strong, but he still has a... I feel like right now for Mason, you trying to figure out, can you take the Steelers' heart? You know what I mean? Because right now I feel like it's still Kenny. Kenny is still there. Like, we're in a relationship with Kenny right now.
I think he's got the fans.
But we definitely, we are for a fact side-eyeing Mason. I'm trying to figure out, like, if you're Mason, do you think you can rise from side piece to main while Kenny is still here? Because this what this is, man. This what this keeps sounding like to me. It's like, oh, Kenny's still the baby. That's the boo. That's the one.
He's got the fans' hearts. I think he's got the locker room's hearts right now.
Is that enough?
They could.
Because these are all the questions that Mason has to answer to himself right now, man. Like, he got to decide that, like, can I actually take this fully? Not be a rotational, not be the, when Kenny isn't available.
I think
like,
a lot of it depends on how Kenny plays.
Be that guy.
Because Kenny legitimately could play good. Like, I see that happening.
Yeah.
It all depends. Kenny struggles, then...
But you see, I still predicated off of Kenny, though.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's like, if you're Mason, do you want to deal with that again here?
Because if it is equal, let's say the competition is fair and everything, but Kenny and Mason are kind of toe to toe. You're gonna lean Kenny.
Yeah, they'll lean
Kenny. You just
Kenny.
naturally are.
Yep.
Younger, first round pick. Mason, you're older.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So yeah, I mean that's got to weigh into his decision. Sean McCartney, one OC we can go for is Gerard Johnson, QB coach for the Texans. The development of CJ might help both Mason and KP8 improve. Also, Moats might like that. He worked with Captain Kirk in Minnesota.
I'm sold. Love him. Captain Kirk is every quarterback's dream story. Get it out the mud. Actually, Tom Brady is, but then it's Kirk Cousins, all right? Because they're opposite of first rounders. You know, when you win them late round games.
You ain't throwing Dak in there?
No, Dak. Well, to me, Dak is still like, it's fourth round.
He is fourth round. Kirk was fourth round too.
Yeah, I like them both. But it's like, to me, the reason why it's different is this, man. Tony Romo was on the roster. They drafted Dak, right? But it was still just a different vibe. Whereas in Kirk's draft, it's like, you took RG3. Everybody knew like RG3 is the guy. They looked at that pick
Dak
like, what are you
lucky
even doing?
Got hurt.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It was like I said, it was just two very different, like,
was intended to be the franchise. Jared Kraft, if I'm Mason, I ain't trusting it. Now NFL XP for coaching and outside the organization. Randy or Haley?
Ooh.
I would take Haley if I had to pick between the two.
Of course, if we choose between them two.
Yeah, no doubt.
I like them both, though. Just on the record, they both my dudes. They both good dudes. To me, at least. Yeah.
Cody, 22 Adams. If you guys could bring back one past Steeler to join the team for next year, who would it be?
Ben. We need a quarterback.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We need a quarterback, bro. So I'm gonna go with the Hall of Famer. And if we didn't need a quarterback, then I probably would have went like AB or Shazier.
Oh, Shazier.
Yeah. Because I'm like, yo, we need a dog.
Abby Lambert.
Yeah. Probably Ham though in today's NFL. Because a little more speedy, a little more spaced out. Probably
Right.
Ham.
All right.
Yeah. Debo could never run with a pass rusher. Could never have enough of them. Debo could probably get you 4 sacks right now, bro.
Prime Debo and TJ.
Prime Debo and TJ. Bro, who are you sliding to? It's a wrap. Yeah.
Highsmith's side is Debo's side, too. That's his
Uh-huh.
natural
Come on,
side.
bro.
And,
Yeah.
that'd be perfect.
Come on, man.
Mel Blount across from
Mhm.
JPJ. Rod Woodson across from JPJ.
Come on, man. And you already know you can never go wrong with Mr. AB. I don't care who's on our roster. AB is always an upgrade.
Yeah.
I don't get. I'm taking.
Mason Eskimo Bros.
You so out of pocket, bro. God, dog, God.
Is that a power up?
They got a secret handshake. I'm scared.
Does that level the offense up a little bit?
Oh, it's
Couple attributes.
Yeah. AB plus his Eskimo, bro. Yeah, they go. Yeah, it's a wrap, bro.
Okay, that was Jonathan Stevens. Yeah, I'm going Ben though.
I like it. Shout out to L. Moranic here also. He says Damani Dawson. We've been hollering about interior line. We're hollering about
Webster.
They all Hall of Famers. You got like Damani and the dog and Hall of Famer too. They all Hall of Famer. Pick which one you want. You want Webby, you want Pouncey, or you want Damani? Who you want, man? Who you want? Just pick your poison, man. You want Kendrick Green? I was like, you had Kendrick. I was going, yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah, one of those three work.
Pouncey, my teammate, so I'm rolling with Pouncey. Shout out to his tequila too. I've been on that. When I was on that weird playoff pack with the gold haze in it, I was also on Pouncey's little tequila, the Ray Supremo. You know what I'm saying? It was smooth, bro. It was it.
Okay.
Wifey thought I was like going through something. She was like, "Bro, you usually don't be drinking on the regular." I was like, "I know it's for Pouncey though." So yeah, felt good. Shout out to Pouncey.
AJ Martinez, good luck 5-2. Buffalo 0-6 in the Super Bowl. They deserve one.
Hey, man, respect, baby. Shoot, I like it, baby. Hey, man. 6 of my opportunities. Hopefully get the 7th one this year.
6? I thought it was 4.
It's 4 in a row.
Where do the other two come from?
I don't know what these other two. But unless you're talking about like something maybe before all that. Kind of like Cleveland.
Like AFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Bennett, is Percy Harvin back next year? He won't be. He wasn't here this year. He's in Tomlin's doghouse. But Presley Harvin, yeah. I think that's the guy you're talking about.
And for the record, Percy Harvin is not in Coach T's doghouse. Percy Harvin is from the crib. Coach T love any of us that come from the crib. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. So Percy is in the good house with Coach T. Presley? Yeah. And you know Presley my dude, too. But unfortunately, Presley done left. He left it open to real life talking and real life debates this offseason, man. That's the unfortunate part, man. But we'll see how he responds to the adversity.
Yeah.
But they for certain gonna bring something. You know that whether it's draft or in free agency, they're gonna bring something here because his play was too consistent. Regardless of personal feelings, regardless of him as a individual, his story. We know obviously with his folk stuff like that. You still just have to be more consistent at this level, whether we're talking the net punting, which I'm big on, which we're big on here specifically, that has the punt and the return. We're looking on that parameter. He still needs to be better. And if we're looking at just as an overall, just punting average, needs to be better. But more importantly, man, I always like Deke's approach when we talk about, just how to factor it in. It's like, you got your stats, and then we got our eyeball test too, right? And it's like just the eyeball test.
We don't get an advantage with him being out there.
Yeah,
it's either a shank or it's an average punter would do that.
Yeah, we don't feel like we get this is climax. At least we got that one. Like we don't get.
Yeah, that was a dot within the 5.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that in a minute.
Yeah, and that's.
Did he have any of them this year?
I don't remember. I think he maybe one.
At least last year.
Yeah,
I remember
last year he had a couple. Because the one that would have been fired was the one that got called back when he was like pumping his chest. We had the turnover on it. Yeah, I forget which game that was late in the year too. But he ended up getting a call back because I remember seeing like it was like super hype.
Elmeranish, TJ's prime years are running out. Cam nearing the end. Bring in Kirk so we have a genuine shot in the playoffs.
Now, El Moranich, if you're speaking to me specifically, I agree 100%. I think if you were to go get Kirk Cousins or a player of his caliber right now, this team is definitely going to have a different feel for it next year in terms of competing for a championship. Obviously, would have to stay healthy as well, just because of how proven Kirk is. The biggest problem, though, with Kirk is the amount of money he's going to cost, along with the fact that, yeah, he's still going to give you really good play, but in terms of the realm of play that some of these other guys are going to get to, we just know we got to make sure that everybody around us is more buttoned up. Now, the reason I brought that up specifically is this. If it's Mason or Kenny, we still got a lot more pieces around us to help elevate them. Kirk, because he's going to cost, I think, a lot more, I think we're going to lose some of these pieces that we have been depending on throughout this process. And that's my only thing that kind of makes me hesitant
maybe not
doing
for
it, man.
1 year, but long term, you might be cash strapped.
Because he
could probably do some restructuring.
But he typically hasn't shown that he signs 1 year deals.
No.
He typically gets the 3 fully guaranteed, and it's record-breaking guaranteed money. We're just like, bro, I don't want to give you a 3 for 80. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want you a 3 for 100, 3 for whatever. Like, I don't want none of that. Like, because that's gonna cost way more, and we're gonna lose out on something that, to me, if we're saying Kirk, if we hadn't drafted Kenny, or this is a different set of just how this thing is played out, Kirk option, yes. But we're already saying that we're looking to bringing Kenny back. We're already saying that Kenny is going to get, first shot at this thing. That just seems...
Well, and we got to see good things from Mason. I think it's a different story.
Yeah, that's just like a lot of money.
Mason, and all we have is Kenny's 2023. I think it's a different conversation. Like,
I would agree.
If Mason gives us, I will say it again, gives us what we got these last 4 games of this season, over the course of the season, I'm taking Mason over Kirk.
But think about it, if Mason
and
does...
you're paying Mason less.
Deke, think about it. If Mason does that, that is Kirk Cousins. Because that is what Kirk Cousins has shown that he does
I think Mason's got more
consistent.
talent.
We can say talent. I'm speaking to production. That's the one thing that you can't take away from Kirk. The production is consistent. That's why he gets paid the way that he gets paid. That's my only... I'm just like, man... I think that's there, but it's going to cost, man. But if Mason is playing to that level, man, Mason is Kirk Cousins, and then Mason ultimately gets that type of money, man.
After this year, if he plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that would be fair. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Because Mason's younger than... Well, I don't know. What's Kirk going to get this year?
He's off the Achilles, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to get this year. Yeah, I think Mason would be worth... 25 or whatever, like the Geno Smith type of thing. It depends on how the year goes too. I mean, he could be better than a Geno Smith or Baker Mayfield. Yeah. I think he's got that talent. It's just, do we get that full fruition?
You already know my energy, man.
I think he's got that type of talent.
Potential versus production. I like the talent. Talent's another word for potential, though, man. I need to see it over and over and over, and that's the thing we're gonna see with him. But Baker, he was in a similar, questions around him until, even this year in Tampa. Yeah, he goes to Tampa, though. Changed the whole narrative because he showed that he could do it for 17 games plus the playoffs now. So that's a different convo surrounding him. For Mason, it just got cut short at 4 games, but we're going to see if he gets that opportunity here to go and put out a 17-game, audition to show what he really is capable of.
Thomas Dowdy resigned Mason on a 2-3-year deal. And draft Jordan Travis late round. And, of course, get Carson Bruner. Still ill about Diggs, Moats. Let's go KC.
Okay. Respect there, baby. Respect.
I think he's talking about that classless move he pulled on our sidelines.
What did he do over there, Diggs? I missed it.
Store Gatorade bottle.
He was just thirsty. I heard Pittsburgh Gatorade tastes better than Buffalo Gatorade. He was just testing it out. Levi Wallace told him about it.
Where's the flags at for that?
What's it? He just slid down too. I can't believe they let him slide. That's crazy.
Where's the unsportsmanlike conduct
man.
on that?
I don't know, bro.
Diggs Gatorade sip.
Jeez, man.
Classless. Snowballs getting thrown at players too.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna sit here and continue to be humble because, hey, I could join y'all next week on the outside of the club hating at the people on the inside too. So that's why I'm just chilling. I get it though. When you the first team, when you got to go first. And then you watching the team that put you out and you be like, bro, y'all still playing? You hate. I get it. I'm with it. It's all love. So trust me. I could be in here with y'all next week and we could all be on the same energy together, all right? Or it could be a little different energy again, all right? But either way, I get it. Y'all just a week ahead. Okay? So we'll see. But I like your energy, though. I do like your energy. Consistent. consistent. But yeah, it's like, how you ain't outside the club? You ain't even in the club right now, man. You gonna be watching the club, right? You gonna be watching it. You like, yo, man, I heard it was bottles popped in that thing, man. I heard Jeezy pulled up, bro. I heard such stuff was in there, but you ain't in the club right now, bro. Them boys in the club. It's a physical club too. You can't just get in the club. I heard there's no white tees in the club. If you wear a white tee to the club, I heard you get thrown out or ran over. They might even yoke you up and you be, nah. Remember that? Let me go. It's the white tee, bro. So don't wear white tees in the club out there.
Q, bring back Super Bowl champion Chris Oladokun. Need that championship pedigree.
Is he still in Kansas City? Where is he at, bro?
I don't know. Haven't been keeping
We did
tabs
draft him. We drafted him, bro. He's homegrown. That's full blood. We need to find him. That's what we need to find.
Your boy Dev, it seems like the best thing for Mason is to leave, and that's the best thing for Kenny, and the best for the Steelers because of the rookie contract.
Is it the best for the Steelers, though? If they truly feel that Mason is better? And if Mason actually does continue to play better, then Kenny, I don't think it's better. I think it simplifies this offseason, but I don't think it's necessarily better. And at the same time, we don't need to necessarily simplify this offseason. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's good to have a loud situation with this quarterback room, man, to let both of them dudes or whoever's going to be in that room understand that what was, being displayed prior to Mason getting out there, we need more. What Mason has shown these last 4 games is what we are looking at as our potential new floor. So however you need to go about getting that, you go about to get that. So if it means bringing Mason back, drafting a Jordan Travis as well, sure. If it means spending money in free agency opposite of Mason Rudolph, but going to get other guys, sure. But whatever it is, you got to let these dudes know that, man, what was being put out there can't continue to happen because we got too much time on this team that's wasting away while we keep waiting for, development to at least get to the level that we all feel the QB position needs to be in order to really compete with the Mahomes of the worlds, the Josh Allens, the Burrows, the Jacksons, right? We got to have dudes that are able to at least take us to those type of levels or get close there with the people around us, man.
Sean McCartney, the sad thing is if you bring their quarterbacks in or keep Mason and Kenny, if you bring in other quarterbacks or keep Mason and Kenny still wins QB1, people will still be unhappy.
True, but I don't think that would continue if his play and more importantly his production reached a certain level. Mason Rudolph's a prime example. Prior to Mason playing in these last 4 games, if we would have said Mason's going to be the week 1 starter this past season, it would have been met with the majority of not support, right? But new information was what? He came out and he actually showed that he can play at a high level, that he can do certain things. So when we decided at the end to not go back to Kenny Pickett, right? Nobody was tripping. And why is that? Because his play has shown that he had risen to a new level. So I do think that even if we were to bring somebody from free agency, draft somebody, or even if it is Mason and Kenny were to truly win out, we're not going to trip if Kenny is giving us bare minimum or his floor is what we were watching Mason do these last couple of games. We're going to be saying, bro, he's developed. We're going to be saying, yo, he done got better in the lab, whatever it was. He's more cool, calm, and collected. And now we're seeing the Kenny Pickett that looked more like that dude at Pitt that was about to win the Heisman. That's ultimately the goal.
Snoopy, what's y'all's take with Mendenhall saying Ben is racist on that Vlad TV interview?
Oh, he was on Vlad? Shout out to Vlad. I like the Vlad interviews, man. I ain't realized that he said he was racist. Honestly, man, it's one of those ones where I respect what Mendenhall, like his feelings on it. I just think that when he delivers those feelings, it's just too heavy-handed, and his bedside manner is not good enough for the social media crowd, and specifically when your grievance is with the 2-time Super Bowl champ, who's the future first ballot Hall of Famer, who everybody loves here, man. You can't be heavy-handed going at that, no matter how you might feel, regardless if it's valid or not valid. That's my big thing. Now, in terms of Ben being racist, I'm going to just speak from my personal experience and say absolutely not. I've never experienced any of those feelings from my perspective. I cannot speak to Mendenhall or anybody else interactions, but my interactions with Ben, and like I said, I'd have known him since 2014, not 14 years old. 2014 was teammates for 4 years. Been living here ever since. See each other, interact. It ain't never been no racist stuff. I ain't even had a hint of it. So I'm just gonna leave that, but that's my personal experiences. I don't know his personal experiences, man. But when you are viewed as the reason why we lost one of the biggest games, regardless of your role in it, regardless of how invalid that statement is, and him as a player and everybody that's played this game would also agree, one play does not make or break you, bro. One play does not say this is why we lost this game. Was it impactful? Yes. Were there multiple people at fault? Yes. But you're the guy right now that they said was the big part of it. You can fight it till the cows come home, but Deke, when was this game played, bro? Think about that. And here we
about 13, 14
you see
years
what I
ago?
mean? It's not going to change. That narrative is not changing, and in fact, it gets more ammunition when he comes out and he says the things the way that he says them, because now it's hard to even put a lot of validity into the football side when now you're going at their character, and it's just really heavy-handed. Because like I said, Ben doesn't have tape where it's like Hulk Hogan where we got him watching the sand end. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no tape like that, so how you gonna put that on his jacket, bro? That just look crazy. That's the other part of it.
Well, let me stop you real quick. I got Raw Dollars in here saying that he listened to the interview.
Okay.
And is essentially saying that Mendenhall said he wasn't a racist.
Good. Okay. I'm about to
Saying
say.
the opposite.
Whew.
He said go listen to the interview instead of just reading the title next time.
Good. I'm about to
SMH.
say, geez, man. Because I was like, I've never had that interaction with that. Not that. Don't put that out there. Lord. So that's definitely good to know that, man.
Yeah, it's probably him clarifying.
Nah.
He had a tweet out a while ago. Remember?
I do.
That
Yeah.
implied that Seven was racist. I think probably he's clearing it up then. Is what Raw Dollars is saying. That's got to be it. He's like, I didn't mean it that way, but I think that's what you get with Mendenhall. A bunch
That's what I
of
was
like
saying. Like in
gray
terms of how
area and how he talks.
It's his
just
delivery.
like-
He's really heavy because he's so passionate about it, and it stems from hurt. You know what I mean? When you get hurt, bro, on an emotional, deep level like that, not only did he lose this game, not lose it like him as an individual, he was the reason, but it's like, yo, you were on the team that lost the Super Bowl, bro. It's people that say that they would rather not go to a Super Bowl than lose the Super Bowl. I'm over here, never been. We lost an SU championship. I'm like, bro, man, we definitely would have won. I still want to go. I don't know if we lost. I still want to go. They're like, nah, bro, that type of hurt is different. So I can't even imagine that type of hurt, that type of pain, and people over here telling you that you're the reason. And you like, bro, what? Come on, man. But like I said, that's a hard thing to process, and everybody processes at their own speed, their own time frame. And it just sucks for him that every time he expresses himself publicly, he doesn't do it in the best manner. So it's always met with more negativity.
Rod Dulles confirms what I'm saying. He says that's exactly what he said, Deke.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
The tweet.
Respect.
Sean McCartney says, also forgot to mention Gerard Johnson was a brief Steeler in 2012. Can't hire him.
In-house. Can't do it.
Levante Mahoney. You bugging. I'm bringing back Troy.
Baby Jesus, one time. I'm all for that too, bro.
That wouldn't hurt either.
I'm all for that, bro.
I ain't tripping on that. You got a good list of options.
I ain't tripping. Hey, do it the right way.
You gotta get
I ain't tripping on that, bro.
You got to get 7, though.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Give
7
me
to
QB
Pickens.
first, bro. QB first. Because it's the name of the game, bro. None of these things we talk about matter if you have quarterback. None of these things we talk about matter if you got that guy. When you don't got that guy, all of the little stuff matters way more.
That's it for the Supers right now.
Nah. Sweet, bro. All right. Well, let's do this, man. Let's go picks. Let's get the picks out the way.
Picks for the week.
Yeah, let's get the picks out the way.
Okay.
Let's go picks because it's already to the back end. I feel like if we start this free agency comment, we're not gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Anytime so. I just feel it. So I would just that just didn't sound right. I'm leave me alone. All right. We're gonna push that to next week.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will pull up the update also. Shout out to Jaren, Pittsburgh Steelers for life, because he's been holding us down, man, sending the picks in.
I did all right last week.
Yeah, bro, that was your best week ever.
He got the full standings?
So he went as far back as week.
Do we got to pay this guy?
Bro, he rocks with us, man. He just rocks with us, all right? But if we do got to pay, Deke said he got you, all right? But, yeah, man, we weren't consistent every week. So he's as far back as when we started.
Yeah,
week 7,
we went back and
it was
forth.
week 7, week 10, I guess he does have them all. Week 10, 13, 15.
Yeah, we were very sporadic.
Yeah, we would count. Yeah.
That's why we lost track of the picks.
This is also true. You should be actually happy, bro.
So what's the record?
So we are literally one game apart. And that was with you going 3-1 this past game. So I was working you, bro. Yeah, you went 3-1 this last game. You up 1 right now. 25-24 is your record. I'm 24-25. You got everything right except one game.
He counted the Steelers-Bills game then?
He counted the game.
So he counted you.
He counted the game, bro. He counted the game, bro. That's what he did.
I'll take it.
This week, it was 10. It was 9.5, bro.
Bottom
yeah. So it was
I'll
like,
go
bro.
down with the slip. I'll go down.
You watched me on everything else though. You clicked me on everything else though, bro. It wouldn't even call. I was like, God dang.
The irony.
Packers +7. God dang. Rams +3. Bucks +3.
That Rams one was close. I came down to the wire.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna be yeah.
Some good ones this week though.
It is, bro. You should feel good though, bro. Like I said, man, I won. I just won
you
one.
Kept telling me you were up 5.
I just won.
10
I was. Clearly, you saw it. You had to run the table these past couple weeks, bro. You started winning a lot more these past couple weeks. You got lucky, bro.
I thought I lost the week before by 1.
Let me see.
Didn't I go like 4 and 5 or something?
Nah. No, 18. Remember 18 we tied. 18 we were both 4 and 4. Mm-hmm.
Week before that?
Week before that was when I won. I was 3-2.
It was only by like 1, right?
Yeah. We were we were super sporadic though, bro.
It's been close.
It ain't been close. Don't get it twisted. It ain't been close. You just came back, bro. It ain't close though. Yeah.
Good ones this week though.
Mm-hmm,
Ravens at home -9.5 on Saturday. 4:35 game against the Texans.
9.5. And Lamar hasn't won a playoff game since 2020.
I'll take the Texans points.
Jeez, this ain't 9.5. I like Lamar to win. I don't like 9.5 though. Ooh, 9.5. How did they get that spread?
I see where they're coming from.
Where do you see? How do you see that?
It's just like that Ravens defense against Stroud. Like this is. I get he won the playoff game last week, but this is really when this is the real deal here. Ravens on the road. I get it, but I'm still going Texans.
Yeah, because I don't get that one. I don't like that pick at all. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Sure.
I really don't, bro. 9.5, bro. I like Baltimore to win. I don't like 9.5.
Well, the next one's 9.5 too. Niners at home -9.5 against Packers. Saturday night game.
I like that.
For who?
Niners. Give me the 9.5. I like that a lot.
I roll with Jordan Love.
I like that a lot. Now Jordan could cook. I think Jordan's gonna cook though, bro. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think he could score.
Does Jordan Love do what Aaron Rodgers
I think he could cook, bro. I think he's gonna cook.
With the points.
9.5 is a lot of points, bro. Like, I don't like these spreads. This is why, bro. This is kind of crazy. But those are the 1 versus 7s, though, too.
Yeah.
I feel safer with my San Fran 9.5 than I do my Baltimore 9.5.
Are you going Baltimore?
No, I don't feel as good about it just yet. That's why I'm like, I ain't on that one. San Fran, I just feel like the floor is higher. Like, I feel like their style is just like, it protects me way more.
I have a bad feeling 49ers blow them out.
Me too. And that's why I like it. Whereas the Ravens, I could see them get off. I could also see the Texans winning. And I would not be surprised. And I'd be like, dang, bro, why'd you take that 9? That was dumb.
We want to go back to this? Because I'm thinking about the Packers.
I like the Niners still. I'm like, if you take it, I'm good with the Niners, bro.
Lions at home, 3 o'clock on a Sunday against the Buccaneers. Lions -6.5.
Whoever you don't like, I like.
Okay.
Because I'm talking myself into either one. I got homies on this one. I like Baker over here. So either way.
There is a vibe with this Bucs team right now.
And you see Baker and C.J. Gardner-Johnson
Yep.
going back and forth.
Yep. But usually that type of shit bites Baker in the ass.
True. But this is a DB that's C.J. Gardner-Johnson, so it might come back and get him too.
Let me think about that one too. Let's just get to the one we already know our pick. I'm going to go Chiefs plus 2.5 versus the Bills. The last game. Bills are minus 2.5 if you want to take them.
Why are you so... Why is that the one that you just like, yo, we just
It's
know
Mahomes.
this?
It's Mahomes in the playoffs. Like, I'm going to put my money on him.
All right,
With
well,
all due
look,
respect.
man. I ain't never ran from it. Wow, I'm starting now. You know I'm rolling with Josh. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, man.
Okay, now back to these games.
Hey, you should ask yourself, when it was 7 in 2020, about to go up against that thing, you ain't blink, did you?
With the Chiefs?
You ain't blink, did you?
I thought we were going to win that game.
You ain't blink, did you?
No.
And why didn't you blink?
I thought
You
we were
believe
gonna
in your
win the
guy.
game. Yeah.
Because your guy, right? All right. Hey,
Hey, I'm not ripping on you at
all
all.
right, I'm about to say, come on, baby. Pull up.
Allen's playing good right now.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Come
They're
on,
the
baby.
favorites. Like, I'm getting points here.
Which is kind of crazy, but I do understand why, though.
Chiefs ain't the same team.
Well, and the 2.5 is kind of like if it was in Kansas City, they would have got the 2.5.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Whew. So
Hey,
Lions,
shout out to
Bucks,
Q. I see you, Q.
Niners, Packers, Ravens.
Shout out to
Texans,
Q.
Still on the table.
Shout out to Q. Shout out to Stan Claire. I love y'all energy. I love it. Philip Hopkins, don't be that. That's you kind of side hating right there. That was a little side hating. Don't do that. But no. You ain't side hating. You actually working with me. I read that wrong. Chiefs are losing, barring referee help. Yes, because don't act like the Bills get all this referee help. That is actually infactual, bro. They usually are on the short outside of the Kadarius Toney where he was wrong again.
Well, there's levels to this. I'd say.
Yeah, I was gonna
Bills
say,
and
don't
the Chiefs
play
are the
like that,
top
bro.
5, but Chiefs are number
Yeah,
1.
it's not even
Chiefs
close.
are number
It's
1.
not even close, bro.
Mahomes gets the most calls
Yes.
I've ever seen.
I
I mean,
already-
it's Brady-esque at this point.
This is why I don't complain about officiating because I already know what's about. I already know
Mahomes
what this
and the
is,
Chiefs
bro.
gets all the calls.
And this is why I also say, bro, just play fair, hit them. Hey, man, we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, you know what it is, man. If you sit here holler about them refs, bro, he gonna be going up and he was going to the next AFC Championship game again. All right, so don't worry about all that stuff. You better come out here, lock, cock, ready to go, man. But you know what time it is. Benny the Butcher said tap in, bro. She better check in. That's
Just
all I know,
like I
man.
told you how it was with the refs in the
Better check
Steelers
in, bro.
Bills game. I'll tell you how it is. For
Better
this
check in.
Bills Chiefs game. How the refs
Better
go.
check in. I don't care about them
tell-
refs.
I'll tell it how it is.
I don't even care about them refs. You better check in. That's what I know. The Butcher coming. Yeah.
All right. You want Niners? You said.
I like Niners in this. Absolutely. Hey, Country Malik, how could it be the Bills are going to choke when it's Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? They're supposed to win.
No, Bills are favored.
They're only favored because it's home. You said it yourself. It's Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Have you ever seen him lose these type of games in the playoffs? No. So Mahomes is always Mahomes in the playoffs. Let's not get those things
It's the
twisted.
Chiefs receivers that suck.
So
They did
you
it
got
again
Patrick
last
Mahomes.
week. It's
It's
unbelievable.
Patrick
Travis Kelce
Mahomes.
dropping
Yeah.
wide open
I was about to
passes.
say, so let's not, don't even try that one. It's Patrick Mahomes. Everybody know what that is. Period. The greatest or arguably the next generation. You know what I saw them,
man.
bro? Check this out. This is why I saw people comparing. You ready? They were saying that Tom Brady is Michael Jordan and Pat Mahomes is LeBron James. That's what they were saying, bro. I said, if that's the convo, I don't want to hear nothing. If anything were to go crazy and they went, no. Because, that's the convo. Them the convos, bro. Tom Brady is Michael Jordan. Patrick Mahomes is LeBron James. You know how I feel about LeBron.
The Bills are favored though.
Like I said.
I mean, people think this is gonna be a good game.
Because it's Patrick Mahomes. You know what Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but the Chiefs aren't the same Chiefs. Is what I'm saying.
If Patrick Mahomes is there, it's Patrick Mahomes. No different when Tom Brady was there. I don't care what none of y'all. You choke. No. It's Tom
I would not
Brady.
call it a choke.
That's what I'm saying. No,
I would not call it a choke.
I was specifically talking to my man over here because he said it would be a choke. I'm like, no, this is Patrick Mahomes. You better respect it.
It depends how the game plays out. If you're like
Bruh.
up 10 or something, and you
It's
know what I mean, choke it away in the fourth quarter.
Is it choking away when it's Patrick Mahomes doing it with 13 seconds? Was that choke too?
No.
Patrick Mahomes. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I would say the Bills' defense choked there, but not
It's
Josh Allen.
Patrick Mahomes. Simple. It's Patrick Mahomes. So you could act like you don't respect him. That's cool. I don't take Deke energy. I respect players. I don't take fans energy. I respect all these dudes, me. So yeah, I already know what Mahomes is. I respect the heck out of it. Y'all can minimize them, hate on these dudes. No, not me. That's what they say. So we're gonna find out though. We got to see what it's like. I'm trying to see what it's like. I know what it's like at the crib. I'm trying to see what it's like in the 716. I want to see what in this Buffalo snow, in this Buffalo wind.
So they are gonna play the game.
That's what they said. I just want to see what it's like in that. I want to see what it's like over there. Cause I'm curious. I'm just curious. You feel me? I'm just curious. I know that like in Arrowhead,
has more legs.
I done seen the Arrowhead. I want to see what it look like over here though. Just pull up on me. Pull up on me. Come on.
All right. So you want Ravens? You want Niners? Or you didn't pick the Ravens?
I did not pick the Ravens. Don't put that on me.
You picked Niners.
I like the Niners. Yes.
Whatever I pick, the opposite.
Yes.
On the.
So who you like?
I'm gonna go. That's 6.5. I like the Lions to win the game. Oh my God.
It's a great line. Like I feel like the line is perfect.
I think they all are pretty good.
Yeah.
That's why I'm debating.
I like all them lines except Baltimore. I hate the 9.5 in Baltimore, bro. I hate that one. I don't like.
I'll go Stroud with the plus 9.5. I'll stick with that. I think I said that initially.
You said initially, yeah, because you want me to take Baltimore to win by 10. I don't like Baltimore to win by 10. It is.
It could happen.
It definitely could. Definitely could.
So you don't want you don't want that pick at all.
I feel like though, because it is the postseason, I'm supposed to make a pick though, right?
Right. I feel like we got to pick all 4 of these
So
games.
let's do it, bro. If you're gonna go, but if you decide that, then I'm gonna pick Detroit there. I'm actually like go to choose there.
Oh my.
Yeah. Because
What if I take Packers? How about that?
We was already doing that. Yeah, that don't change anything.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
but I
that don't change anything.
Blow them out.
I just feel like if I gotta take Ravens plus 9, then I need to get Detroit. I want Detroit. I just go hedge my bet. I feel like Detroit got the better situation.
Then I get Niners.
Yeah. Whoa. This is crazy. Why do you want me to get this janky 9 with Baltimore?
What if we just pick 3 of the 4?
Bump it. I've been rocking with Lamar. I'm going to rock with Lamar. Give me Lamar. I'm going to take the 9. I hate it, but I'm rocking with Lamar. I'm a man of my word. Right, and Lamar I trust, bro.
Niners,
Let's
Packers,
go, bro. And I've already said Niners. I've already said I'm on Niners. Shout out to the West Side.
Nothing's changing you there.
Yeah. And you already know I'm rocking with the blue and red. Come on. Pull up on me. The butcher coming.
Screw it. All right, give me Packers then, and I'll take Lions.
All right. There we go. Jaren.
So I got 3 dogs.
And you ain't got no 3 dogs. Technically, you got 2.5 dogs.
I got 3 dogs.
You got 2.5 dogs. It's 2.5 dogs. It's 2.5 dogs. I don't want to hit this as underdogs. So I got the Chiefs. They underdogs. They are not underdogs. This is literally it's not, bro. That's what. Hey, we just need to do something to make it a line. All right, we're just gonna put 2.5 home team. That's all that was. We all know this, man. Oh, I like your energy, American Assassin. I like your energy a lot. I like it a lot. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. But hey, we ain't doing that. All right, we ain't jumping no gun. Okay, we just gonna take it one game at a time. Remember what we said: show grace when you win, humility when you lose. Okay.
Couple supers. Troy Mason Jr. Ben had a taper fade his rookie year.
Big
LOL,
facts.
definitely not racist. He loves us.
He had the chain, the goatee. Troy Mason, you foolish for that. He did, though. He did. I remember the first time I saw the picture, I didn't believe it. Yeah. They showed it. It was like, bro, this is. I'm like, what? No. So I was like, yeah, bro. Like
that was back when you played. It wasn't me showing you.
No, it wasn't for. Yeah, because I literally didn't believe it. Like one day, literally, Peasy and Debo was trying to tell me. It's like, yo, man, 7 I used to have the fade, with the chains. I'm like,
read the bike.
What? And it's like, yeah, bro, the picture. I'm like, bro, cut it out. Stop playing. They pulled this picture up. I'm like, yo, all right.
Baggy gear.
Yeah. Yep.
A2A style. I'm pulling for the Bills, but I think the refs will make sure Kermit the Frog voice over Mahomes wins because he's the new Tom Brady.
Now, he very much is. That's the poster boy. Like I said, man, they are comparing him to LeBron James. Tom Brady is Michael Jordan. That's how they're communicating now. So, with that being the case, man, I guess the only thing that the Bills are going to have on their side is that the game is in Buffalo. Other than that, you're facing an insurmountable team, Mr. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, the power of the Swifties. You know how hard it is to get a ticket this week? You know how many Swifties wanted to pull up? I'm like, bro, we can't even get in the suite. The Swift. I tried to get the suite. They say Taylor got the suite this week, bro. How Taylor gonna take the whole suite, Deke? They say Taylor got the suite this week, bro. Thurman couldn't even get the suite. I said, Thurman, bro, come on, Thurman, baby, talk to me, man. What up, Thurman? Patty, man, where we at, man? Hey, Moats, man, I love you, bro. It's all up. But look, bro, Taylor, Taylor, bro. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna talk to you, man. I call up Andre. Dre, what up, Dre? Come on, Andre. Come on, baby. Where we at, man? Come on, man. Bro, Taylor got this. I said, bro, Taylor, all right, man. I hung up on him. Man, I'm calling Jimmy. You know that K-Gun. Office, how I get down. I called up Jim, what up? Mr. Kelly, how you doing, man? I appreciate you taking my call, too. You know what I'm saying? All love, baby. We go to emails.
You connected like that up with these guys.
They the homes. It's all love.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you, my first time eating at the restaurant, man, when Andre pulled up, he's like, bro, you sit here today. I said, boy, stop playing with me. It's not it. Peoples. It's a different vibe, though. It's a love up there. You know what I mean?
You're saying Steeler Nation needs to up their game a little
bit. It's a very different vibe. It's a very different vibe, all right? So, yeah, what is it? It's a different vibe, though, bro.
The fans are like that up there, too. Huh?
Yeah. Everybody's all...
you always talk about great stories about meeting people down at Heinz Field, though, right?
This is also true. Yes, it's just, I think it's more of an uncertainty when you first meet with Steeler Nation. You're like, are y'all the good ones or y'all the not good ones? Whereas Buffalo, you're like, where's the nearest table? Like, who's going head first? You know what I mean? Like, it's just a different vibe. Yeah.
All right, we got another super popped up. Tyler from the 334. I don't know what your timetable is. We're sitting here 6:12.
Bro, my goal is to actually be on time today. That's okay. Because you think, bro, we ain't had a 2.5 in like the past 2-3 weeks, bro. It's been like,
a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it's been fun. And we're going to keep it going. That's the other part. Like, yeah, we in this thing. But yeah, so I was like, that's why I was like, maybe today, if we just don't bring up that next topic, might work out. So that's why we'll wait till next week.
Yeah, one more super. Tyler from the 334 says, how do people cry about being mediocre and nothing changing? But when Najee calls for changes to be made, those same people want to trade/cut him. Hashtag here we go, Tomlin.
You bring up a good point.
That was another thing brought up in the press conference. Tomlin was asked about Najee's comments, and he said, yeah, stuff does need to change, and I'll figure that out.
Yeah. Accountability by Coach T. I respect the heck out of him for that, and doing it publicly, because he could have very easily just kept that to himself. But I do like the fact that if you go, be the front man all the way through, man. Big time respect. But yeah. The whole, conversations about, mediocrity and what changes need to be made, I think obviously it's multifaceted. Just because it's one thing to identify what may or may not be going right. The next step is how significant of an issue is it? And then the third thing is, who is this player and how much do we have invested in him? We can pull up games, go game by game, and at certain times, certain players are going to be responsible for some negative plays. Some guys are responsible for positive plays, obviously, right? But to go that route, man, in terms of like really trying to get some of those changes, like those are very hard, uncomfortable conversations for a lot of people to have, man. And I think that's why at times fans, media-wise, when we think of this whole change concept, it is met kind of weird, because if that change means at the time we might need to switch from Kenny Pickett, not everybody's on board with that. Why? Because that's something that's going to make a lot of people feel uncomfortable. That's something that's going to make a lot of people feel uneasy about it, and it's going to make them want to start planting their flags to either say, hey, I believe this guy even more, so now I'm going to double down, and by double downing, now I'm going to attack this guy as well. Those are some of the things that I think make it, really challenging when you're talking about change, even the mindset or the philosophy behind it as well, man. It's just a part of it, man. But that's human nature. Who wants to change? Who wants to get that uncomfortable feeling? That's part of why, people don't take those risks. They don't take them next steps to get out of their comfort zone. They stay here because this is where they feel the best at. But if you stay here the whole time, right or wrong, good or bad, you're never going to get to that next level. So hopefully this offseason, man, Coach T, he's putting it out there. He's saying, he going to make some stuff. He going to make some changes. So hopefully that does lead to us being a lot more disciplined next year, because I think that is a big part that we still have to be better in. Yeah. Like, those are the big things, man.
Yeah, he said he would take the advice from players, gather it all up, make his best decision that he can on how to implement some of these changes. Because he did hint at, like, the whole insanity quote, you can't keep doing the same thing.
Which is real.
Different results.
Yeah, it's definitely real. I mean, if we just simply speak in discipline, he could easily implement stuff. I don't think that's anything crazy. If we're talking like bigger changes,
I think we're going to see a lot of that, though.
Yeah.
With coaching staff, obviously offensive stuff. I mean, I don't think we're too far off, though, either.
But low-key, though.
I don't think we're too far off.
But low-key, I felt like it was just kind of ironic, too, when we're talking about change and, people being a little bit hesitant towards it, and it's Najee that was speaking on it. But
who
there
are
was
these
definitely
people? I feel like everyone loved Najee's comments. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Who are these people that hated on Najee's comments?
I don't know.
I think a lot of people went to Najee's comments and said, see, look, this is what's going on behind the scenes.
I agreed there, but what I'm saying in terms of the irony with Najee is he was one of the main people that we wanted to have switched out. People wanted 30 over 22 the majority of the season. That is not made
Najee
up.
always gets the last laugh, though, in all these seasons.
Yeah, but that's my whole thing, bro.
Down.
Literally, that's my whole thing. I'm like, bro, there was definitely a time where they was hollering for that switch.
Well, he said it at the right time.
He definitely did there, because I'm like, I definitely remember this. And I remember talking to you and TG like, yo, bro, we ain't got to get rid of him, though, bro. Like, just hold on to him, man. It's going to get to that. And then it's the time, it's the combo. You got a combo. You got Thunder and Lightning. And then TG said it's a December back. Yeah.
He's not wrong.
He wasn't wrong.
He's not wrong.
But that was definitely like I said, it just seemed real, just ironic. I'm like, bro, I like the message, but yeah.
I just have to accept we're going to be going through the Najee cycle again next year.
Why wouldn't we?
First 2 months, I'm going to want him
why
traded.
Wouldn't we?
I'll try to be more patient with my takes early in the season. If Najee looks slow, it looks like he's, 35 years old out there, I'm just going to say, you know what, he'll pick it up.
See, you get on me, talk about I be over here wolfing sheep's clothing. You said nice, like he's 35. That's, come on, man. Why you got like he's 35?
Someone in the comments called him, or said he had a peg leg.
I did see. Yo, I remember that. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes.
I'm good with keeping Najee now, though.
I
think that's typically where we get at the end of the season. I'm good with keeping him. He's a leader. I think
he finishes strong.
I think he has good value to the team.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe even give him an extension. That's where I get around
strong.
This time.
He said, hey, even give him an extension. He finishes strong, bro. I like it.
Could have been better in the playoff game, but that wasn't all on him either.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the last Super. No more rolled in. 618.
I like it, man. Awesome stuff. 1983, man. See, it's not a surprise that I'm here on this channel. Come on, I told you. I love on y'all, man. Okay? It's a love thing. I know that we got a lot of time over here on Steelers Nation. We ain't busy this weekend, so it's like, we can spend some time here today. All right? I know that. That's why I got time to be here with you. And you got time to be with me. I'm busy on Sunday, though. You might be free. I know Deke free. You feel me? Sit. All right? On Monday when we show, if it go the way it might go, I'm going to be on 1,000 in here on Monday. You feel me? If it don't,
especially because you missed out on this Monday.
Yeah, because I couldn't celebrate this, so it's gonna be double decker. Oh, it would be double decker. Because I was respectful this week. I was super respectful. That week,
know about that.
That week, oh, not that. That's because that's baby LeBron with Taylor Swift and the Swifties and Kelsey and the power of the commercials, the power of the officials, the power of the NFL, the power of the marketing. Like, this is the machine we about to go against. This is like when Brady was with the Patriots. I am not. You know, we all watch the same games when Mahomes is out there. This is the new wave New England Patriots. The way that they treat this team, bro.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
So if this can come out of that, and the other problem was
I just
this.
think they're a much weaker team than they
But
have
no,
been in
this
the
is
past.
this is my issue because of how the game in the regular season ended. I also feel like this is one of those. Hey, we got you back. We get it back for you, Mahomes.
Well.
Do they not do that? You know they'll do that. So that's why I'm just like, hey, you got to be ready for it, bro. It could happen, and if it does,
So
I'll
hold
live
on.
with it, bro.
Am I going to be hearing Moats? If the game
No.
doesn't go your
You-
way,
uh-uh,
am I going to
think
be
about it.
hearing Moats
You
pull
have never-
out the ref card?
When have you
at
heard
all
me
on
though?
Monday?
When have you heard me do that? Even when Jalen Hurts, when they lost to the Eagles, you
Am I
never
gonna-
heard
am
it
I gonna
again,
be
bro.
hearing Moats pull out some conspiracy cards?
No,
I would love
That
to hear
is-
it. I hope you do, actually.
no, that's seeking comfort, bro. I just look at it and I identify why
What
they
if it's
either won or
justified?
lost.
What if it's justified?
One play doesn't justify it though. That's always my energy, man.
Like I said, if the refs are janky in this game, I'll call it like it is.
Is it-
I'll be the one to speak for you then.
It's not going to change anything. That's my thing. When you're just complaining and it's not getting you progress towards change or answer, or it's not going to help the situation now, it's just like, bro, you just making noise. So that's why I don't be doing it. That's why I'm like, bro, I ain't about to complain about that because I know it goes both ways. It's going to be some games, and there's games every year where calls going to bounce our way, calls not going to bounce our way. You just got to roll with it, man. Hope you get more in your favor, and hope your team as a whole is playing fire enough to overcome all the nonsense either way, man.
A2A style. Another super.
Shout out to 828, man. Are you doing? Don't do no cleats for them Chiefs this week. I'm just throwing it out there. None of that.
Didn't he say he was rooting for the Bills?
Yeah, he did.
I think he did.
But I just want to make sure he ain't do no cleats for them though. Yeah.
He says, I think changes that are coming is changes to the traditional Steelers way with free agency, etc. Because I think King Kong has an outside-the-box mentality. I also think Mr. Rooney is going to open up some of that as well.
I respect it.
Might
We've
open
been
up-
seeing.
Might open up the paychecks for the
Yeah.
OCs.
That's the one I'm interested to see because we saw it last year with Omar, the shift in free agency. Way more aggressive. We love the pieces. We could say that he hit on
It was, yeah.
dang near all of them,
Yeah,
man.
just some of the dudes got hurt.
Yeah.
Really. That's
But it was like he hit
draft
on
was
a
great,
lot
too.
of these dudes, man.
draft age, really.
Yeah.
Well. The Darnell pick was the only one I left a little disappointed in.
I
Broderick
low-key
could have
would
played
agree.
better too, but at least we got to see him start and
I felt like Broderick's situation, he also got
go through
thrust.
some growing pains.
He also
yeah.
got thrusted into right. He was supposed to. We was thinking of him as a left.
Yeah, true.
So I look at that and I'm like, I'll almost say check positive because I saw you do something that I haven't saw you that you weren't doing at Georgia. You was only left down there. So you showed me that you bare minimum can be a okay right tackle. Bare minimum, you can give me that. But obviously, we want to see you at your natural spot, which is left. Very similar when we talk Dotson. You look at Dotson out in L.A., his natural spot, you're like, oh, yeah, there's a reason why. So,
Herbig, good
Yeah.
pick.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, Benton, JPJ,
Benton
Broderick.
is you can make a case.
I mean-
Benton was
I
the
mean-
best pick.
Darnell did all right in blocking at least. I just thought he'd be featured more in the passing game, but we didn't feature tight ends in general
Yeah.
that much in the passing game.
See, for me, I thought Darnell could have been better in the blocking. That was the part that disappointed me, specifically the Patriots game. That was like when it really started to show up, and I was just like, I thought that it would be more extra O lineman field. It felt more like just big tight end,
Yeah.
and that was kind of disappointing to me because on tape at Georgia, it looked like extra offensive lineman in terms of the blocking style. Like, I think the receiving stuff will come with time, but the thing that's going to keep him on the field is the blocking part. And that's, like I said, I just thought it was going to be just, another level, but he's a rookie. And that's a different game when you blocking 18, 19, 20, or some of these dudes be 30 out there. But typically them kids is young in college. You get to the pros, though, these grown men, this is all they do. Yeah.
Corey Trice got hurt, and then Spencer Anderson, didn't see him at all.
Yeah.
Good draft class, though, so far.
I would agree. Free agency we hit. Like I said, Cole, Quan.
Yeah.
Quan even missing it the first
Pat P,
time.
I guess.
No,
maybe.
Think about it. But let's go down the list, right? With Quan, didn't do it the first time when the number was probably higher. Got it when it was a little bit cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Pat P early on was good for us. He would just have the occasional, we would start seeing dudes on the end breaking routes. But when he shifted to safety, that's when he really gave us some quality production. So I'm like, as a whole,
I'd say Pat P was
I was like, it was a positive.
I think
Like,
it was a positive.
it didn't blow it out the water, but him transitioning to safety saved that.
Yeah.
Because he still had
And
PBUs at Pitt. He had some
of his
picks too.
play midway through the season. He
Yeah.
started to pick it up.
Yeah.
After getting cooked a couple times his first few weeks.
It's just the last game we saw him at corner.
I think Sam Alley was a positive. I thought he'd be better, but
his reputation
Allen Robinson
was a lot higher. He turned into a great blocking tight end.
Right, yeah.
That shocked me. I didn't know he blocked like that.
Not really what we were looking for, but hey.
He blocked really good, though.
I guess for what we got him for, positive. It wasn't much. Wasn't it a late pick?
Yeah.
And we only paid him like $5 million?
Only $5 million to block.
I thought we'd have our wide receiver 3
I did too.
at this point,
I
whether
definitely did
it was
too.
Calvin or Allen Robinson.
I definitely did
We're
too.
basically in the same spot again.
Yeah.
Now, Calvin, I'm assuming, will be back because of his special teams, no matter what.
Absolutely.
But
And the speed.
I think we're going to be looking for a receiver here still.
We are. Because you need more dynamic. It needs to be more dynamic. Allen Robinson is good.
Tyler Boyd might not be a bad call.
You know, I like him. And he can block. Because that's the thing right now with Allen Robinson. It began to play as if, and I said a couple weeks ago, I was like, yo, that's just a tight end. That's 13 personnel. And if it's 13 with Allen Robinson, it's 14 personnel. Heavy run. And if it ain't Allen Robinson, they put Calvin Austin out there. It's going to be some type of jet motion, but it's still heavy run. That's just the tendencies out of those particular formation groups because Allen Robinson at this stage isn't the guy that's beating the number one corner as your only guy outside of tight ends. Calvin Austin right now, as we said, the route running, right? He's not a dude that's just routing you up right now. You still got to do some of the gadget stuff with him or scheme him a little bit better to kind of get him open. So
me in the chat thought it was going to be there. Sorry.
Man, I ain't called nobody. I just left it alone. That's why
that was a big point of discussion.
It's all good. I'm a hater. That's why I just accept it when y'all say it. Not you when they say it. And I just be like, it's good, bro. I'm not tripping. I don't have a dog in the race. I don't have the ego in it. That's why I'm like, I love it though, because I can just appreciate it, man.
The route running wasn't there this year.
Yeah. But
it was in college, but
it can develop though.
Yet.
It can develop, and I do think, man.
Hey, he got that touchdown.
Absolutely. We haven't seen any drop issues. That's the one positive I do like. He doesn't appear at any point in time to be scared to run fast either. That's the second thing. The route running would look at George Pickens.
He did all right in the return game too.
He was never afraid to get hit. He ran fast. Even when he took shots, he popped right back up.
Yeah.
Think of George Pickens at this stage. He still is having to develop as a route runner. And he does it way more and is way higher end, way higher scale. But even he has to get more refined with that. So for Calvin Austin, lesser pedigree, we know it's going to take some time with it potentially. And this was also his first season too, because remember, he missed all of last year with an injury. It wasn't even like you can practice squad or work out. It's like, bro, you got a foot and you're a fast guy. That shuts you down.
I guess the L would be Casey.
Dang, you do got a point.
What about Ogunjobi? For the contract we gave him?
That's legitimate. That is, and I like, Larry. I'm a Larry guy. I'm biased towards Larry.
Highsmith, I think the contract's fine.
I think he was chalk, yeah.
I think it's fine. Could we have used an extra sack or two? But I still think he was impactful.
I feel like he was like right where if this would have been an expectation, it was like, yep, you hit it perfect. You ain't go above it, you ain't go over it. You were just right spot on. I thought Larry, if we being real, a little bit less. I thought he still played well, but for what we saw last year and with the contract this year and along with the expectations, it didn't deliver enough of the splash that you want for those type of deals. Because that's a force multiplier deal. That's a Tuitt deal. That's a Cam deal. And we didn't feel that consistently enough,
might be
unfortunately.
having those type of conversations this offseason.
That's what I'm saying. It's all legitimate, bro.
Especially with Benton and how he
Come
played.
on, bro. Benton started taking snaps from Cam. He was like, bro, you look at that last game versus the Bills, man. It started to tell the picture. I was like, oh, okay. I see what this is. Oh, Cam, you just a nickel D tackle now. Huh. When that started, he's out there. Got you. I can't fault that. When you start seeing that, you're like, okay.
Neil, we didn't get to see enough of.
Yeah.
He was all right when
and
he was
Philip Hopkins just brought him up too. He was like, it was a bit of an L. Yeah, he got banged up, man.
He wasn't technically bad when he was out there.
Yeah.
He wasn't terrible.
I mean, that's kind of been his Achilles heel throughout his career, though. Yep. Health, and same with Quan.
Yep.
Health. But I do feel like Quan's production
at least
in his span of health was like through the roof, bro. Yeah.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed about that.
Me too, because I wanted to see, could that...
It's like, what do you do now? I don't know if you even want to bring him back like that. He's 30s, or is he gonna be 30 with the coming off
with
the
the
Achilles?
Achilles, yeah, and it's
Damn.
a mid-season Achilles. It wasn't like a.
I would bring him back for the
September,
same
yeah.
deal, 1 year, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would.
Yeah,
I don't know where he's gonna be at headspace wise.
yeah, but I'm saying just in the sense of the timeline. When is he actually going to be back good? We
to
talking.
practice
Think
and
we
stuff.
talking
Yeah,
Kirk
yeah.
Cousins right now. We're like, yo, where is he going to be at
Yeah.
in that this all season?
What's
This
it,
is
9 months for the
yeah.
Achilles?
This is a fast dude that is lateral and stuff like that, man. The Achilles is way worse, or at least that's what they say is way worse than the ACL.
Yeah,
We've seen how dudes struggle to come back from that.
He
At
might have
times.
to come in around the same time he did this
Yeah,
year.
that's my whole
Preseason.
thing. I'm like, I don't know if he would be even available for some of that off
Yeah.
season stuff, man.
Yeah, maybe he does the Miles Jack for us
Yeah.
next year if needed.
Yeah. Shout out to
Stops
Miles,
by
man.
mid-season.
Miles did come. He jumped on the moving train.
We're out on him, right?
Well, he was retired. I think he's about to go back to retired life. Like I said, when I talked to him doing the interview, he was like, "Bro, I was on full retirement mode. He said he worked out at LA Fitness. And he was going to the steam room, and he would play basketball. And as soon as he said it, I started to chuckle because I remember when I first retired, Deke, I went around the corner to LA Fitness. I too would play basketball. And I would go sit in the steam room. He'd be like, "Yep, this is how you stay in shape. This is what you do as a regular person." So yeah, when he said, I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So the fact that he was already like there, that's a different stage of retirement. That's past denial. All right. Usually when you retire, you go through denial. You're like, "Bro, I can still do this. I'm still nice enough. I can go sign right now. I'm ready to hoop." But then you got to talk yourself off of it. When you get to that stage, that's like, yo, put me in the. I feel like I'm the old Italian mob boss with the big belly sitting in the steam room with the towel on the gold chains. Like, that's the mindset when you're in LA Fitness going for the basketball court to the steam room, bro. So yeah, I think he might really hit it this time. Like, all right, I gave you the fake retirement, came back, retired, they gave came back. All right, I'm for real done this time. And he owns the team. He got the then he had like it's like a hockey team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he on owner mode. He really retired, bro. When you start opening up stuff, just retire. Blake Martinez, right? Just open the Pokemon stuff, retired.
I don't want him back. Honestly, it might be time to move on from Mark Robinson too.
Yeah, Mark still give me special teams though, and he's still extremely cheap, former 7th round pick, man. So it doesn't cost or hurt you anything. You need a teamer. He's your Marcus Allen right now, but less noisy.
I like Philip Hopkins' vibe here. Holcomb E-Rob as 1-2, and then draft an athletic guy in like the 3rd round maybe.
I love it too, bro. You know, going back to that Baltimore game, I forgot Trenton Simpson had one over there. When we played them that last game, he got a lot more reps.
We could have drafted him instead
We
of
could
Darnell.
have. He looked good in that game too, bro. Like, he was rangy as heck.
Well, they're probably planning on the Patrick Queen
Uh-huh.
exit. So if we get Patrick Queen,
Oh yeah,
we don't.
that's
need to
just gonna
draft
cost
anyone.
way more though.
Patrick Queen, Holcomb, and Roberts. I think we could deal with that.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good little core. Let's do it. I'm
Well,
all
you
in.
imagine if you Aaron Curry and you coming back and you add Patrick Queen to a Cole Holcomb and an E-Rob, bruh. You like, oh, I thought Quan was nice.
Addition for us, and it'd be
Yeah,
subtraction
what?
for the Ravens. That'd
You
be
double
big.
dipping. Heck yeah, bruh.
That'd be big.
Yeah. But no, like I said, I still want to keep Mark just because he's super cheap. I know for a fact he's going to give me special teams. And bare minimum, we saw, obviously it didn't affect us to the same extent, but just in game, think about watching someone like the Bills, right? When they started having those injuries, and you're like, bro, how many of these didn't get to? If the last dude we get into is Mark Robinson, we still going to feel good about it because we've still seen him come out here and at least look competent at times. We know the big issue with him is his eyes just consistently seeing what he's supposed to see. I still feel like the more you practice, the more you watch tape, the more you're just living this football life, that comes. I'm speaking from experience. I was like a blind dog in the meat house my first 2 years. I couldn't see anything. Pulling guard, where was he at? Which guard? Which way did he come from? I'm used to playing outside linebacker. All I look at is tackle. Tackle go down, I'm running fast as heck. Tackle go up, all right, it's pass rush. He come at me, I'm about to hit him. That's all I cared about. So I never could see both sides of the field, bro. Hey, what the guard doing on that side? Which one? The left one or the right one? What the back? You see a triangle? No, I don't see. I see one. I'm just looking at one eye. So you got to learn it. But through time, you can develop it. And that's what I'm saying for Mark Robinson. I'm like, bro, you can develop it, but you're going to have to work like a son of a gun to do it. But he's capable of it because athletic, he still is talented, man. And he's cheap. And as long as you're cheap, you got a little more leeway.
634.
Did we get all the supers?
Yeah.
We all the
We,
way
we
caught
were
up?
just talking there for a little bit.
That was it?
We were giving our free
Deke-
agency grades.
Deke, so you telling me, Deke, that I'm actually gonna get upstairs and it's not gonna be like 7:15?
Yeah.
Bruh. You about to have me on the good list tonight, Deke. You gonna have me on the good list. All right, well, salute that then, man. So with that being the case, man, I hope that y'all have enjoyed today's show. Hope y'all enjoyed this week, man. We're gonna be back in here on Monday. I think, as long as there's no holiday. I don't think it's no holiday. But you know, already know. All right. What you got this week, man? Anything?
No, it's off season. No. Yep. Schedule switches up now until probably summertime.
Respect. Yeah.
Got a lot more time on my hands now.
I kind of got a busy weekend, so no. We'll see what Monday looks like. I'm hoping that everything goes as planned, but big weekend ahead of me, man. Big weekend.
Well, I'll be here. I'm just here. I mean, I guess
You're
I
not
guess
here.
your emotions could be up or down.
What's your fitted size?
What?
What's your hat size?
No,
You
don't worry.
a
about
medium? You a medium,
No,
dude?
no.
You're large.
It. No, don't get me anything.
You know, all right, just check it, man. Because it could be a party here on Monday, bro.
What?
It could legitimately be a party here on Monday, bro. It could be a whole turn up here on Monday. I thought this was.
You don't want to party too soon though, because the work's not done, right? Either way.
It's one game at a time, bro. In the
What's the
NFL,
party for?
because you won in the National Football League. As a dude, that when you do it and you realize how hard it is to win, and then let alone how hard it is to win in the playoffs, oh, you start to learn that you better celebrate this stuff, man. Because if you keep acting like, oh, I only celebrate that one, it's a long list of people that have never celebrated, even come close to celebrate, but you better. So yeah, it'd be another. It'd be a little red hue. It might have some gold in that hue too, though, bro.
I won't be partying, but you can party. I mean,
We'll see. I'll bring the pack with me.
I don't know.
You don't want that pack?
No.
They call it revenge pack.
No.
It could be like for old time's sake pack.
Nah,
We'll do it for bid. We trying to do it for 7.
No.
That's what this weekend. The Bills are going to do it for 7 because 7 had to endure Mahomes and Arrowhead. So you know what, Ben? Since they called Josh Allen Little Big, Ben, we're going to go ahead. He's going to take care of that for you this week. That's the goal. Do it for Ben. Do it for Ben and do it for DeMar. All right, so we all should be Bills fans this week, and that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me. All right, so you already know, man. Hit that like button one more time for the coach. And don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, baby.
Peace.
Let's go.